Oh dear. The batteries are dying. Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday Nights Live at the Bench Show. So, what have we got for you tonight? Well, we've got our usual stuff. So, we're looking at what we've been building, what we've been buying. We've got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum that you've shared. We've got Tim's at his kit releases, going for all the new releases this week. We've also got Dan being Q&A tonight by Bret. He's the very last of the live crew, bar Andreas, actually, tell a lie, who has some Q&A. Yes, you got any questions for Dan? When we start the Q&A later, pop in the chat and Tim will make a note and we will ask him some very interesting questions, I'm sure. We got our usual giveaways. Tonight is sponsored by Veteranus Models and myself and the UMP. UMP, we've got the usual obligatory UMP Goodie Bag, so a pack of sanders, some pickle pencil stickers, sweets, etc., etc. And from Veteranus Models, we have a 40 scale Trumpeter T-38c talon, very nice little kit, and a Hobbyboss 135th 38t. Again, very nice little kit as well. So as always, all you got to do to win those is stick around, follow the chat and the live feed. When we prompt you, put a number in the chat, do a live random number generator, and you can win. And that's it, that easy. Win them as normal. Yeah, Andy, apparently Les caught me and shaved me. He did. And I'm freshly shaved today. And that's it, really. So stick around for the night. Like I say, you've got any normal questions, pop them in the chat, or abnormal questions. Pop them in the chat, and we'll get to them as we read through the chat. And that's it, really, as well. We've got a nice little present for Ivan to open in a little bit as well, which I'll explain in a little bit. And don't forget, next week, it's our beginning of the month auctions. So I'm sure a few of the guys have some kits to auction off. It's always a bit of fun. So if you've got anything you want to, well, not you guys, if these guys will make a list of what they've got, and we'll pop it on the Live at the Bench page through the week. And you can see what's proposed to be sold next week. and we'll do the live auction, and you maybe win them. It's as simple as that. And that's it, really. We've also got a new product announcement from UMP, which got released this afternoon. So you may have already seen it, but we'll go through that in a little bit. So I think first off, we'll say hello to everybody. And first off, long time no see, we've got Andreas.
Hola.
Hola, si senor.
Hey. Hi, Paul. Hi, everyone. It's
hello.
It's good to be back.
Everyone in the chat's like, who the hell's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Been a while.
It's been a while. Been busy with the house, and I had to put modding on hold for a few months.
You've done a different kind of remodeling. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's good to have a nice home to live in. So worth the effort.
Yeah.
So now I'm back at the bench trying to figure out how I do this stuff again.
Excellent. And you've still got your bench to work at too. Well, build at some point if you ever get it sorted.
I hope. There's got a small room just besides here. I'm hoping to, because the new kitchen has got a lot more cupboards, so we can move stuff in there. So
right. Okay. So you might end up with a small room in the house itself.
Yeah, it's
excellent.
Room for one person and some tools.
Oh, we'll all come over then.
Yeah.
And I can see that, Scott. Yeah, I'm not a shave muppet. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That make me break out the flutes. Excellent, mate. Well, it's good to see you again, Andreas.
Good to be back.
Excellent. And we've got Bret.
Hello.
Hello, Bret. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You had a good week?
A very good week. Trip's getting closer, and I finished my kefir, and
ooh.
I got my cave video filmed.
Yeah, I haven't watched it all. I think I'm about halfway through. That thing's huge down there.
Yeah, it's my space.
Very big. Yeah. And that stash just gets taller and taller every week?
Yeah, but it's because it's consolidating.
Ah, is that the word?
Yeah. Or it's breeding. I'm not sure which.
It could be breeding. Could be the cats. You never know.
I'm sure consolidating means just growing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can bind them all together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that your shop stock and your stash as well, all together?
No, the shop stock stays at work.
Wow.
I'm afraid if I bring it home, it'll never go back to work.
That's quite likely. I know that.
Yeah, just gotta be careful of those dogs having anything.
Yeah, I moved the hind to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's there. Mine's over there.
Yeah.
We've lost one of our participants, haven't we? Because he's an arsehole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. But we're not getting into that. Yeah, so we will get back to those at some point, definitely.
I know we will.
We will. I promise we will. It's there. If I'm not going to get back to kit, it gets sold. It's under there.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to it. You all ready for your questions with Dan?
I am. I got some good questions for Dan.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm a little bit flustered. Tim's kind of put me off with the thing that happened just pre-air because I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. So I'm a bit all over the place at the minute. We'll explain that a little bit though, because it's funny but really sad at the same time.
Yep, it's funny and sad. Only Tim can make a story funny.
Only Tim could make the story of a small puppy getting mauled funny.
Yep.
But hey, that's Tim.
That's
excellent.
Tim.
Nice one, Bret. And we got Dan. Eventually.
We had Dan.
We had Dan. There he is. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you? I'm very tired this week. It's been a very hectic week and very busy.
Yeah?
Very busy. Well, that busy, I've got to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, I was just going to ask you off tomorrow. Damn.
No.
Nightmare. Did you go fishing last week? I meant to ask you. I forgot.
No, I didn't. No. Circumstances weren't. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Sorry, but yeah, I see.
No.
Yeah, memory failure. My bad.
But yeah.
You all ready for your quick Q&A?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I've just been quick out of shave 2 minutes ago though, so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, I'm ready. And I've got my
that baby face.
And I've got my proper t-shirt on.
Excellent.
And a cup of tea in my Tenerife cup because I can't find my ISM one. It's in back. No, I know. I feel shame.
I haven't had a chance to steal it.
Yeah. Is the kit section busy this week? Kit section, build section?
Not as busy as last week, but yeah, it's not bad. I think there's 20 odd altogether between Facebook and forum.
Okay, buddy. Nice one, Dan. Well, we'll get to you in a bit. Won't be long. Okay. Yeah. Get out of the way for you.
No worries.
And we'll sort it out.
No worries.
Les!
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, hanging in there. Just got my new puppy here.
Well, it's a husky after all.
Yeah, well, you know, those huskies, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to tell this joke in a minute. It's really brutal as well, but it's so funny.
I'm telling you.
We'll get to Tim and we'll explain.
Yep.
Been a busy week, yeah, you have.
Oh yeah, I've got a new job that I'm doing, so it's.
Yeah, if anyone needs a male stripper,
Yeah.
well, Les for his number. He'll forward it to Ivan.
Underwater basket weaving demonstrations are optional.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
You're okay to read the chat with me again as normal?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Excellent, Les. Thank you very much.
You betcha.
We got Ivan.
Hello.
Hello. You had a okay week?
In terms of modelling, it's been extremely productive.
Yes, you've been busy.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Apart from that, yes, it's been all right. Yeah, I say all right.
Good. See a nice box on your decks.
Yes, a nice heavy box.
Yeah, we'll come to that in a minute. We'll skip through,
Yes.
tell Tim's funny story.
Yeah.
That's really horrible story. And then we'll come back and you can open it if you want.
Cracking.
Yeah, excellent. That's it. Nothing else to ask you, mate, to be honest.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Ugh. Hello, Sam.
Ugh.
It's all right with me. Be like that.
Yeah, it's okay. How are you?
I'm okay, mate. Had a sleep this afternoon, so
So you've had a bit of sleep then.
yeah, feel a bit more human.
You don't look it.
I know I don't, but I do feel a bit more human.
Excellent.
Good
I
sleep.
like the glasses on top of your head. That's a sexy look.
Yeah, I only take them off, you know, but I just throw them down. I can see when I put them on, you see.
I think Sam should go back to laying on stairs.
Yeah. Now the signal's improved.
It did have that come hither look, didn't it?
Dan thought it just fallen down the stairs.
It did look like you fell downstairs, to be fair, though, Sam.
Felt like it as well.
I guess you've had a busy week, but you spent most of it with me modelling, so.
Yeah, every day, every night. I'm just sad.
Yep. You are, yeah. Excellent. That's it, Sam. Nothing else to say?
No.
That's it.
See you later.
See you later. And it's John.
Hello.
Hello. Who's El Ja?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Jan.
got you. You had a busy week, John?
I have. I've not been at the bench much. I've been working and otherwise doing things.
I think someone's got you and Sam mixed up because the Motorsport just asked what's with the quiff, Sam.
You've seen this?
John, the one that looks like a bald ape like me is Sam. Yeah, this is John.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just been busy. Not much bench time, unfortunately.
Yeah. There's so Monday I was just blur. Tuesday I spent quite a bit of time. Well, Tuesday morning and afternoon I was at the bench, and then Wednesday, Thursday, today I've been working. I'm working all day tomorrow as well.
Oh, God. Well, apparently that comment was aimed at Sam. Okay. You do know what a quiff is, yeah?
I must say,
Bob says you look like a Smurf. Yeah, apparently you look like a Smurf, John.
Oh well. At least I'm slightly less blue than I usually am.
Yeah, I can't really see it myself, but anyway, you never know, do you?
Each to their own.
Nice one, John. Thanks for joining us as always.
You're more than welcome.
Hello, Tim. How are you, Tim?
He's muted.
You're doing pretty good.
Why tell him? Ivan, here's a tip. when it happens, don't tell him I can keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on for hours, silly Ivan. Silly Ivan.
So literally, I'm going to explain something here, unless Tim wants to explain. About
That's what
before we go live, Tim decided to tell us a sad story of a friend of theirs, poor little puppy Yorkshire Terrier, getting mauled to death in the park by a dog, which is a really sad story. We're all animal lovers here, I think, aren't we? And that's really sad.
We do like Ivan.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of made it a bit funny was Tim described the dog as a Makita. I'll say it again, a Makita. And I'm sat there thinking, that doesn't sound right. And then we all realised he meant Akita. So the dog wasn't mauled to death by a cordless drill. A Japanese fighting dog, I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty much a dangerous breed, aren't they?
Yeah,
I don't think they are.
Yeah. No, they're not, are they?
No, no.
Oh,
yeah, so poor puppy died, but Tim reduced most of us to tears with laughter.
The dog charged.
Yeah, a green cordless drill killed somebody nearly, or a blue one. Blue one.
Green.
Hold on, I can't remember the green or blue.
Charged for murder.
Yeah. So look out, it's gonna drill. So yeah, only Tim could turn that really sad story into something hilariously funny that we'll probably bang on about for months.
You'll get much reference.
Yes.
Anytime you have to do some DIY, Tim.
Get the dog out.
Yeah.
Get the dog.
As you can see, everyone, Tim's got his new modelling space. He's in a container down the local dock.
Shipping me out soon. It's great.
Yeah. So no, he's in his spare room at home. So yeah, he's got a very nice workspace now. It's very nice. He's plenty of books behind with pictures in.
They're all stuck together.
Yeah, they're actually video cassettes in there.
I don't go to carpet sales buying them off people.
Yeah. Anyway. No idea what that means, but anyway.
Yeah.
What? The under table cut VHS? You're not there.
What?
Anyway.
You paying for the ones that used to come free with magazines, Tim?
I don't think you get these ones with magazines.
It depends what magazine you're buying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
No, can I have my show back, please?
Sorry. Don't do all smutty.
Take about a committee again.
Oh.
Don't do all smutty.
Yeah.
He's blue.
I'm not blue and white.
Yeah. So you're not really settled in here yet. Oh, you're not fully set up properly yet.
Oh gosh, no. I'm like, no. I've got stuff in here, but nothing's ready.
Say gosh.
Hmm?
Did you say gosh?
Gosh, horror.
Oh gosh, no. Gosh. Get the Pims quickly. Looking good though, Tim. Looking very cool. I like it.
Thank you.
Is it nice to have your own space?
Hell yeah, I can close that door and they go away.
Oh, have you got a lock on it?
I was thinking about installing one.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Keep finding the kids. I come up, the kids are just standing in here looking around. I'm like, what are you doing in here? Just looking. Get out.
Yep.
Get a lock.
A lock inside and out as well, Dad. Are we busy on the new kits this week?
No, it's pretty quiet this week.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Just haven't seen what else I can put on there.
Don't forget there's another set released that got released a couple of hours ago. Spot on there.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay. All right,
Yeah. The sticker on the side of your spray booth.
I put a sticker. I'm doing an Ivan here. I've got a small shelf.
Tim, listen to the adults. Just listen.
Sorry.
The clue is in the sticker on your spray booth. The new things to add.
Bench vent.
What a tit.
Oh, what?
Yes, I know you know what I mean. But thank you.
Only Tim, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh.
Boom, boom.
Right, so what we'll do is I think we'll read the comments very quickly. Yes,
That never gets read quickly.
it will do. I'll get through them quick, don't you worry. Even all, that's it, we're done. Right. And then we'll come in and Ivan can open his parcel he has there.
Yeah.
Right, so Bob Bobbington, Phillips, there's an evening all. Ashley there's an evening all. Scott Irvine, good evening, everyone. Martin's in there, said evening all. Hope all is well. Adam Challenger's there from Challenger Scale Model saying hi, guys. 1975 Ginger Ninja says, Bloomin' Heck thought I would be the first day. You thought wrong, Nige. Aggie Pizza saying, what's up? Paul Chaplin, evening all. Adrian's there saying, evening, guys. We've got James Buchanan saying, morning, guys. Andrew Haycock saying, evening, all. We've got Norman D saying, good evening, fellow sprue fillers. Good evening to the crew. Troubles here. Lock up your hamsters. Indeed. Sean Nigel's there saying good evening, gents. We got Bret in there saying hello. We got Tim Anderson saying good evening, glue gentlemen. Paint pilot. Greetings from Denmark. Okay. First.
Hello.
I'm not going to lie. Richard Lamb says evening, guys. First time in a live chat.
Oh, dear.
Greeting. We got Joe's Mother Kid saying hello to everyone. Hope you're all well and ready to have fun tonight, indeed. Carl's in there from Making Models saying good evening. It's Friday. Simon's there, Scam of the Jedi, saying good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well.
Hi, Simon.
Saying evening, everyone. We got Jamie Dart Modeling saying hello, everyone. Andy Callis is there saying yo, yo. Hey, there's ISM crew and Mad Chatters. Good name. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Not bad. Yeah, don't worry about it, James. I've skipped. Les.
All right. Dr. Spruce says, hello, peeps of plastic. We've also got Risdom Designs in there. Says, hi, everyone. Vile Shane says, hi, all. Aggie Pete says, here we go. Jiff Jaff 69 says, hi, all you styrene fiddlers. Gavin Walker says, evening, all. We've got Bomb 1A7 says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Paul Green says, hello, everybody, peeps. Schmooze Workshop's in there. Evening, all. Howdy, howdy. Eric, the Corsair man. Hey, y'all. What's happening, Eric? Eric just had a birthday recently. We've got Mark Scale Model says, hey, hey, all. Norman D's talking about my cat breastfeeding again. Yes, it was attached to an octopus. Let's see here. Carl says, haha, that's the first time my dog has reacted to the start of the show. Oh, dear. Spid Q8 says, hey, all. We've got Dutch Scale Models. Hello, all. Carl says, is that Andreas? Indeed, it is. Yeah, John's talking about my cat being off medication, or I'm off medication. Something's happening. We've got James B135 says, evening, gents. We've got Naked Modeler. That's Tony O.
Hey, Tony, how are you?
Apparently Dutch Scale Models misses the flute. So, yeah.
No, he said shitty flute, Les.
Yep. Good evening, all, says Zen BMX. Paul Green says, shh, don't mention the flute.
Shitty flute.
I'm telling. Well, he didn't say shitty. Black 73 Cat, that's Graham. He says, good evening from Sherwood Forest, wherever that's at. Let's see here. Yep, a couple people saying, Leroy Jenkins. We got this. Lepstra says, hello, all.
Hello.
Hello.
He says, hello to everyone.
Hello.
Some general talk amongst yourselves. Sergeant Bones says, silence. Gaz Wilcox is in there. Good evening, one and all. Andy Oliver says, hello, all. Apparently, Carl says, be quiet. I'm spraying. Chris Henderson says, evening, all, from a very cold Kindle. Is it Halloween? Clocks go back tomorrow night, then yippee. Yeah, that's right. You guys do have a time change coming up, don't you?
We do.
Yep. Extra on bed.
I don't think ours in the States is until the 5th of November, if I remember correctly.
Remember the 5th of November?
Yeah. Model Motorsports says, good evening.
Hang on, what did Tim just say?
What did Tim say?
Remember the 5th of November, jump out of treason and plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with anything?
5th of November.
That's when the clocks go back in America.
Yeah, it's a good way of remembering it. Remember 5th November. There you go.
Madhouse says, hi, all.
I'm here to help, you know.
Brighton Paul says, evening, guys. Hope everyone is well so far. So good. David Eels is in there. Greetings from South Shields to everyone. John Stone says, greetings from Germany, all who are indulging in some plastic porn. Dear. Yeah, there's Andrew Callis' comments about me shaving Paul. He's a little bit bigger than a Muppet, so yeah, it's a little bit out of my league. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. Yep, Scott, that comment's going to get you some shitty food later on. Steve says, hello, all plastic fanatics from Southport, and good evening, Paul and his plastic minions, plus not forgetting head of committee, Tim. Wow, I like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Rich Blondin's in there. Hi, all. What's happening, Rich? Long time no talk,
Hi,
man.
Rich.
Spoo's Workshop says, good evening again, gents. Uniroy says, hi, everyone. And we've got Ray Aquilina says, hello, guys. Yes, looking forward to Telford.
Yeah.
Dave Price says, good evening to all you modeling type persons. Chris Pryor's in there. Good evening from Devon. Thanks for the kit, Paul, which I won last week. Excellent. So that arrived safely. Let's see here. Christopher Matthews is in there. Greetings all. Mr. Gav says, evening model fans.
Hello.
Simon Kemp Model says, good evening, guys. I hope be well on a glorious Friday night. Yes, me too. Hoping, greeting. Cy Dennis says, evening all. Hope all are well. Matt House says he received his UMP bundle. Thanks, Paul and Hannah and James, for the note and the Haribo.
Haribo.
That's right. James Buckingham says 113 watching and only 16 likes. Come on, guys. That's right. We currently have 164 with 31 thumbs up and 11 thumbs down. So make sure you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, people. Bob Spuddy says hello.
Hello.
Goldfish says evening, peeps.
Hey, Jace.
Al McNeish's in there. Evening, folks. Howdy, Al.
Yeah.
Manning Tree Modeler says evening all.
Hello, Rob.
Hello, Rob.
Bernard Peter says from Holland evening all. Well, hello. From Colorado, greeting. John Mattioli says evening, guys, from the USA. Howdy, howdy. Rich Blondin wants to know what's on your upper lip, Ivan.
Stole it off Dan.
I think. And just you guys chit-chatting amongst yourselves. Christopher Matthews says, greetings from Canada. Lynn says, Heidi peeps, what's up? What's happening, Lynn? How's life down in New Mexico? Let's see here. There's a Smurf comment.
Yeah, there's a lot of commenting going on there. Do you want me to take over for a little bit?
I think we're almost at the end, aren't we?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we are. We got David Coates says, hey, all.
Hello.
Hello. El Capitan says, evening, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Rob.
Lynn says, poor puppy. I know, it's horrible. But, yeah, I mean, just the way Tim, just out of the blue, it had all of us laughing so hard we were crying. Just because we're like, what, a Makita? RJ Pilot says, good evening, afternoon. I skipped.
Okay. Chat about Tim's cave. Judy Garnham's there saying, Paul, do you do tutorials now? And if so, where do I find them? If I do, they're on the ISM channel you're on right now. Just have a look through, you'll find them. Chegu's there saying, Jim Bean advert.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wednesday.
Tim's in the chip shop when he opens the shutters. Bad fan, yeah.
No.
Scott's there, even in all Shadow and Sky Models. John's there saying hello. Is going to be there. Ooh. Tommy's there. Hello from sunny, hot Southern California.
Tommy.
Gareth Redfern's there saying, all right, guys. Cam's there saying, hi, guys. Hope you're all well. Sean's there saying, evening, chaps. Billy's there. I skipped where I can find it again.
Yeah, it's near the top there. B says, evening, everyone. Billy does. Tim Edgeworth's in there says, evening, ladies. We've got Corny Apina says, hi, everyone. Greetings from Finland. Wow, hello.
Good.
James Glenn says, hello, everyone. Gary Pashley says, evening all. No Halloween special live show. Thought you guys would have dressed up. We're always dressed up for Halloween, my friend. I'm dressed as a serial killer. They look like everybody else. We've got Leon Verkuji. Evening all. I apologize if I butchered that name, which I'm sure I have. We have Gil in there. Red Dragon Model Works says, evening, afternoon, peeps. What's up? Matt Papp says, greetings all. Able to be here for a bit instead of watching it later. Excellent. Versio41 says, good morning to France. King Dan's in there. What's happening, Dan?
Tiago says, what do you guys connect the spray booth? It already comes pre-connected with. How much is on there, Tim? Is it a couple of meters?
About 3 meter, isn't it?
Thanks, Eric.
Cool.
Yeah.
About 3 meter.
There's about 10 feet.
Sorry, the air ducting hose, you mean?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
5.
That's not a hose. That's a parrot.
I'd say more like 2 meters. Well, yeah, 2 meters, just over 2 meters worth.
Right. Okay.
Yep, and to follow up on Tego's second question, yes, it does need to go outside for it to work effectively.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just piping it right into your house someplace else.
Putting it inside is going to breathe all the crap inside.
Mm-hmm. And you can put it through an open window, Tiago, or you know, some people have actually like vents on the side of their walls.
The window cut out.
Right, let's get through this. Craig says, hello everyone from Baltimore. Everyone has a great weekend. WH Models, hi all, long time no see. I believe that was Wayne Hall, if I remember right. Hope everyone as well. David Ailes there. He says, hi Andy. He says, hi all. Evening, better late than never. Catch up with an old friend. Just go on. Says, 12 thumbs down already. You piss a punch. You've loved the last couple of weeks. Probably, yeah.
Probably. We exist. That's all that matters.
Thumbs down, don't mean a thing. Gareth's building the engine to his Marto Escort. Do I paint the engine and fit the cam belt and exhaust? I paint all the different colour parts separately, then assemble, personally. Robert Williams saying, morning everyone. Judy's in Nova Scotia, Canada. Hello.
Hello.
Stanthorpe says, hi guys, looking forward to getting these new airbrush and compressor new models. Ooh.
Nice.
God. So Andy's going to put a thumbs up. Yep. No man, Diego, it's a long story, buddy. Don't be worrying. RC fan Lyle says, and greetings, my friends. Everyone's doing amazing.
Ooh. Amazing. I like that word.
No, it's not that. It's just sad people. Don't worry about them. The Retina Railroad says, hello, everyone. Even though I'm a model railroader, I love this show for weather and modeling info tips and tricks. That's good.
Excellent. Hello.
Rob went to his local modeling store. More train sets and kits these days. It's a shame. Picked up some UMP cleaner though. Excellent. Andy Morris is in there. Hey, Andy.
Hello.
Hey, up.
God, it keeps skipping the end. I can find it again, but it keeps.
We're at the very end there.
Ian Darthwaite says, morning, guys. Sorry I'm late. Trying to follow Rally GB as well. No problem, Ian. Island Punk says, even all a little late tonight, the plastic goods are being good to you. One of the trades in Glasgow still on UMP. Yeah, that's right. Tony's local shop, I think that is.
Yeah.
And that's it. Market is red.
Yeah.
So what I think we'll do, whilst we've got that red, we'll do a giveaway.
Okay, yeah, real quick too. Simon Knight says, evening all. I was beginning to think that something was wrong as it's taken over 15 minutes for me to view tonight's show. I could see the chat, but nothing else. Well, yeah, just make sure you keep on hitting that, click that live button that's there on the lower left of the view screen.
Mm-hmm.
That should help you out. And Bill Moore says hello. So, all right, we'll get ready for a giveaway here.
All right, giveaway. Let's do the 48 scale talent. So, this nice kit, Trumpeter, 48 scale. Kind of donated by Veteranus Models. All you got to do to win that is follow the simple directions. So when you see Les say start numbers now in the chat, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, one number only. Don't pick any more than one. You're just disqualified. After 5 minutes, we close it. We do a random number generator, and the closest person to that number wins the kit. It's that simple. Very easy. Very easy. You ready, Les?
I am ready, sir.
Okie dokie. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Start numbers now. And we have 166 people watching now with 70 thumbs up and 12 thumbs down. Make sure you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And after the show's over and it's posted up on the page, make sure that you leave a comment letting us know what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see.
And whilst we're doing that, I'm going to do the UMP products. So have a little look at them, eh?
There you go.
So let me get the camera straight.
Yeah, UMP.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got some new products out. First off, the buffers. They've gone from, let's get the camera to not white it out. Too much light in here. There you go. You can see it. There you go. In fact, there you go. You can see it even better now. We've gone from our green buffers to blue. Now, they're the exact same buffers. They're still printed the same. You can't see it in there, but you can see it on mine. There you go. They're still printed the same. It's the exact same buffer. It's just in blue. We changed the color because another rival, competitor, I suppose we call them, decided to release a very, very similar buffer to ours. So we took a bit of the high road and just changed the color instead. And to be honest, we have quite wanted to change the color sometime because blue is our logo's color, you can see. And we decided to do it. So what we're going to do for now, in the buffer triple packs, we have a lot of these green ones, obviously, because we have existing stock. So for now, you're going to get 2 of the green, 1 of the blue. Eventually, they'll get phased out and they'll all be blue. So that's how they're going to be bought for now. So the same with the Sander starter pack as well. You are going to get a blue one in this regardless. So if you do order that, you get the all 5 of the sponge sanders and the blue buffer. And more importantly, if I can grab a sample of each, we have our new thinny buffers. So these are the same material as usual buffer in blue and white, 3,000 and 12,000 respectively. But you have your thinny buffer like that. So it's the same thickness as the usual buffer, but thinner to get in. And then you have your thinny buffer. So it's half the size again, and you can really get in tight areas with this now. And it's something we've been asked to do for a long, long time. And we were actually told we couldn't do it. And then we found out we could. So we went ahead and did it. It's that simple. I've been using these for quite some time. There's my prototype there that I've had for ages. And they're great. On the car kits, they're brilliant. You can get all in the recesses, gaps, aircraft. You can get in every one of them. And they're just absolutely awesome. And I really do like the new blue colour.
Yep.
I think it fits in more of our logo. So they're all up on the site now. They're all on there. And there'll be a Telford as well. And I think our printing looks better on the blue now as well.
It looks a lot better.
Yeah. A lot clearer. So yeah, an all-round win-win. So that's how it's going to be for now. They are on the site. So if you want any, head on over and have a look.
Awesome.
Yeah, here we are. So you still got 2 minutes on the draw. If you haven't popped the number in yet, move the camera back. This is the thing, sometimes too much light, white stuff out. Too much light on that. Ah! If you haven't picked a number yet, pop it in the chat. You got just under a minute and a half to pick a number. Anyway, let's just have a look at some of the comments in case I've missed any.
Yep, and yeah, if the 178 that are watching right now, if you haven't said howdy yet, make sure you say hi while Paul's reading.
See them! Yeah. Any buffers indeed, yes, that's right, I know.
Fancy.
It is, yeah, Francis missing the range. We wanted them for years and years we've been asking for these. And yeah, apparently we could have them. Let's just try this thing. Dragon Test and even all from Glasgow. Hello.
Hello.
Got a minute, you haven't picked the number yet. If you haven't just joined in, you're doing a giveaway to win that beautiful aircraft kit. All you got to do is pick a number from 1 to 1,000, pop it in the chat. Any buffers? There's another order. But Ivan is gagging to open his Prezi. I bet he is. We're going to do it in a minute. Yeah, Dave Woodson just for the show. Alex is there saying hello from Wigan. Hello, happy Friday all from Matthew Bertels. Cam's got questions of the buffers for a specific type of metallic paint. No. Would they be useful on Vallejo metallic paint top coated with a gloss? Well, they'll buff the gloss up a bit if you have any issues, but they're final finishing on your normal sanding, so it polishes the plastic up to what it used to be beforehand. Or I like to use them on car bodies as well. Or wash off the sticks, glue marks. Just got a multi-use. 10 seconds, Les. You ready?
Yep.
If you want a decal on top of paint without using the gloss and you're a bit worried about silver.
2, 1, mark it, Les.
Numbers stop now.
There we go. Ivan single again. What?
Oh, dear.
Paul, are you getting any more haiku taping? I believe it's been ordered. Trust me, it's manic at the minute with ordering and getting stuff ready for Telford. I'm pretty sure nearly everything is been ordered. Yes, Smooth, they're on the shop. They're there, ready to go, mate. Go and have. Oh, David Cope missed out on my screen.
Yep.
Except me and Ivan just ordered them all, so you're out of luck.
Yeah, we just ordered quite a few.
Is David Cope out on everyone's screen?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Let me check my other screen. Yeah, David, sorry, buddy, you missed out there, mate. Sorry about that. Right, let's get this random number generated. No, I'm actually queued up ones tonight. There we are. Oh, it's RedTube. Right, so are we screen sharing?
Yes.
Zoom in on random.org, the first one we always use. So we're going to click this once and once only. That will be the winning number for that lovely hobby. No, it's not Trumpeter aircraft kit. It is 2 people the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. Just how we do it. And as always, and you're listening, listen. If you think you know which one, please don't shout out in the chat. These guys will check, double check, and once they know the winner, Les will announce it. So the winning number for that Trumpeter aircraft kit is 331.
3, 3, 1.
There we go. 3, 3, 1. Let's go back. do that. Yay. So we'll then answer this, and then Ivy can open his parcel. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got a multitude uses those buffers for sure. Just don't try using them as a normal sander. Somebody did the other day. Thinking they were 1200 grit. They don't work like that.
No.
But the thinnies are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So glad we got them now.
They do put a nice shine on your fingernails, though.
Yes, they will. They will polish up your fingernails quite well.
Yeah. Oh, you thinking of getting some gravity paints, are you? I remember talking about this a while ago. I saw you like talking about some paints earlier. You might try and get some.
I don't know.
I need to get a colour.
I'm not going to say I've been talking to Carlos today or anything, but
Have you talking to Carlos, have you?
I've been talking to Carlos today, yes.
Yeah, I need to get one of their colours. So if you don't,
we have a similar I like that title, that's funny. Yeah, we have a similar interest in similar views. So
yeah.
That's a good title. You know what? We never know who mentioned these. We're going to mention it. There's a rival hangout that runs at the same time with us. It's full of wankers. And yeah, they are. And I said that. And they have a title every week. It's normally aimed at me or one of these guys. And tonight's one is Good Stuff from Shy People. I'm glad you like our products. I'm glad you're still using them 2 years later after I gave them all for free. I love that. That's brilliant. Yeah, I've been talking to Carlos today, Tim.
Yeah.
And he can't recommend those paints anymore. So, yeah, I'm going to have a look.
There's a silver that I need to get for one of the kits to try. So, yes.
Cool. They look very good. He recommends them. So,
yes. Sounds good to me.
Yep. Get off. Oh. There we go. I'm just playing up. There we go. There we are. Right, how are you guys getting on?
Just double checking real quick.
Very nice. Very nice.
Get it on.
When he said it starts now, unless came on screen numbers stuff now. You're a bit behind, David. You might want to click the live button, mate, and get up to speed.
Let's go get a beer in a minute.
Yeah, you got it.
And I will always recommend, if you guys, you really need to pay attention to the chat versus the live feed, because the live feed has a tendency to lag.
Yeah.
And so that feed, though, where you're typing in that chat is live. So whenever you see me put in start numbers now, that's when it's starting. So
yeah, when Les does that, it's instant. It literally goes up. There's probably like a second delay. It's instant, whereas us, there could be a 15-second delay. So don't listen to me for that. Just watch the chat, and you'll be sorted then.
Okay, it looks like we do have ourselves a winner.
On
random.org, we drew the number of 331, and the closest number that we were able to come up with was 336, and that is Bomb 1A7. So, hey, congratulations, man.
Excellent, well done. Right, you have won before. I can't remember your name. Right, Bomb, get in touch with me, buddy. I know you've messaged me before. Pretty sure you've won before. So yeah, get your name and address over to me, and I'll pop that in the post. Well done, excellent. Stick around. We've still got the Hobbyboss armor kit to give away and the UMP Goodie Bag to give away as well. We've still got Dan's interview. We've got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. We've got Tim looking at all your latest kits. We got what we've been building, what we've been buying as well, and that's about it, I think. So, Ivan.
All right.
Hello. You okay?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, how can I explain this? I've had a bit of a rough time over the past few weeks, and I don't want to go into it too far. But sadly, he lost his grandmother the other day, and I know he's absolutely gutted as he is. So, myself and the guys, we thought we'd try and cheer him up a little bit. We had a little chat the other day, and we all put some money in together. And we thought we'd buy him something to try and, well, not cheer him up, but hopefully something he'll enjoy. And might put a smile on his face again. So, Ivan, if you want to open that, mate, and have a look what you've got.
I'm scared.
We're going to do the thank you for these presents I got.
I can't tell you how happy I am. Oh.
So, yeah, myself and I think it was 25 was in total.
How many?
25. Did you just swear then?
I said friggin'.
No, he did say
I'll pay it anyway.
No, you don't need to. You can have it.
I won't look at the list because that was fun.
Yeah.
We got you a lot of packing peanuts. Yay.
I can't tell you how happy I am to have more of this.
I'll give you a 10 if you eat one.
Yep.
They're only PVA glue. Ivan, you've eaten
Yeah,
that before.
Ivan, don't swallow. Yeah. Well, there goes your tenner anyway.
I bet he's never heard that before.
From why I've got these, I can guess why I've got these.
Okay, because you stink.
Yes.
So explain to the audience what you got.
Right. I have a respirator which I'm in dire need of because I spray quite harsh stuff like lacquers and stuff, and I've got the extractor which is great, but some things just aren't. It's not completely powerful enough to get rid of everything. And yeah, if I'm guessing what I've got, I know why I need this. So
well, can you guess? Get in the box and have a look.
Oh,
Get in it. Get in the box.
Ivan's looking confused. That is micro mesh, Ivan.
it is. I just noticed the grit on the back. I was like, what's this?
So you should have 4, 6, 8, and 12 in there, which is basically all you'll need.
All I'll need. That's
All you'll need for something else.
Oh, freaking hell.
In the box.
Oh, freaking hell. I will swear at this, right? I've got my 2K.
There you go. That's Zero Paints Diamond 2K, which is lovely stuff.
Oh, I'm looking forward to using that. I thought the X22 was good, but I'm really looking forward to
That,
using it.
that's good, but you need that respirator.
Right, but I'm guessing by the colours.
Yeah.
I've got the polo.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you're wrong.
Is that polo paint?
I don't know. We'll see.
You bought the wrong one, Paul.
And yes. Yeah.
There you go. The Belgian polo.
You bought the right one, Paul.
Yeah, there you go, mate. So that's off a lot for you. I know it's not much we can do, but it's a little something from all of us, and I know you wanted that kit.
Yeah, I totally stole it off in the auction.
Even better, if you want to start it in a few days, me and Sam are going to build ours with you as well.
Yeah,
we've got it, and that's it. So there you go. Merry early Christmas, Telford.
Merry Halloween. Merry Halloween.
Merry Halloween. There you go. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween gift.
Halloween.
I don't really know what to say. I'm not the
most. But yeah, you got the car, you got the paint for the car, you got the 2K, you got the micro mesh, you got the respirator. The only thing you really need now is some compounds. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot. Otherwise, I would have sorted for you.
I'm also collecting shavings from the Muppets so you can have some flock.
I got a bag of hair. I got a bag of hair. It's curly, but it's hair.
Oh, thanks.
So there you go, mate. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lovely kit. It is a really nice kit, that one. That's brand new out. It's only, what, a few months old, Sam?
Yeah, about 2-3 months.
Really good kit, mate. And like I say, if you want to, me and Sam will build ours. We were talking about it today, and we said we'll do that as our next build.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
And there you go. That's it.
Everyone, whoever took part in that and arranged it, thank you.
It's all of us, mate. It's all of us. So,
cheers.
Thank you. Enjoy it, and enjoy the car build. Hopefully you enjoy this one as much, because I want to see you building more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the camera off Ivan. There you go. So that's it. A little present for Ivan. Hopefully, yeah, it's hard. I know it is. I'm not going to get into it too much, because it's not. Yeah. Tim's Makita.
Yeah.
That's it. Right. So
that's the show. Bye.
That's it. Bye. Bye. Right, what should we do first? Should we do Dan's interview? You get that out of the way, Dan?
Yeah, can do.
Yeah, well,
I might have a question or two.
Right, so Dan, you need to change your camera angle though, bud.
Yeah, well, one day.
Yeah, make sure there's no buds on show.
Yeah, no bud. Yeah, bud. No bud.
Are you ready? I meant to even ask Bret, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent.
I'm waiting on Danny.
The flashing buttons.
Danny boy.
Hey, there he is. Right, so before Brett gets going, if you got any questions for Dan, try and keep them semi-normal.
No.
Pop in the chat with a question mark in front of it. Tim hopefully will make a note of it and ask him later on. And I guess it's going to involve horse-sized ducks or something.
Always.
Oh, hang on, he's off.
Oh, fair enough.
He's running away.
I want the drink. Excellent. Right, over to you, Brett.
Hello, Dan.
Hello.
Do you have your drink ready?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm drinking Coke tonight. All the brands are available.
Excellent. Keep you sane. So I'm going to start with a kind of hard question. I studied a lot of history when I was in high school, which was, several decades ago. And we were told that the English back in the old days used to take their surnames from jobs and stuff. So I'm wondering, what goods did your family scatter back in the old days?
I'm not sure it's French, if I'm honest. So on my dad's side, I think.
You relate to me.
Well, I'm not going to.
I'm sorry, Dan.
I thought it was Scattergood.
Yeah, that'd be better. That'd be more fitting. But no, I've got no clue as to the surname. I know it's French, and that's about it, really. That's all I know about it.
So you could have scattered wealth to the masses.
Oh, I wish I'd have stayed at home, really, with it.
So back to the modeling, then. When did you start modeling the first time?
Ooh, I'd have been 8 or 9, and I had a crappy Airfix kit. It was bad.
Which one?
It was I think it was a Westland helicopter of some. I think it was SE Rescue thing, and it was a glue bomb, and it got destroyed on the garden.
Did you destroy it?
Oh, I loved to destroy things back then. Everything I had to go garden and be hampered, let's say. But I think I only built about 7 or 8 when I was a kid, and then we fall out and then fall back in, and yeah, I'm not sadly.
So was there somebody who got you into it back then?
No, it was just I lived in a little village in Chesterfield, and I think there were about 1,200 people back then living there, and it was very small. Winters, we used to have winters back in olden days, and the only thing to do was stay in. Everybody lived in one room back then because power outages were quite frequent, and yeah, it were just something to do. I sat in one corner with a candle, and my brother sat in the other corner reading comics and whatnot, and that was about it. It weren't no major. It was just something to do on a dark winter's night.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to get started. What brought you back into the hobby?
The brother-in-law, believe it or not, a few years ago, we were doing something on YouTube, and I got to know about it, and I ridiculed him for a bit, believe it or not. I did, called him a nerd and, all of that. And then I sort of went and bought a Red Arrows Nat. Sat in front room, tray on my lap, put it together, dipped it in red paint, and then, I thought, yeah, I could get into this. So I bought a table, and then, I bought one of them, a Humble workstation, and then it just progressed to, more and more and more, and yeah, it's getting. Well, I shall be building a man cave at the beginning of next year. Yeah, so it's definitely got me. So yeah.
Is that the black Humbrol work table?
Yes, it was crappy, but it did the job. Do you know what I mean? If that's all you've got and you can only do it in front room, in front of telly, then that's fine. You know what I mean? It's as long as you've got a little space. I only work in, 4 foot by 2.5 foot in this general area, just bang in front of me, and that's it. I've got a little bit of storage underneath. I've got my photo box at the side of me, and that's it. Everything else is up in loft. So if I have to, change kits halfway through because I don't like this one, I've got to get a ladder out, look at the loft, and have a look. But yeah, it's not ideal, but I can do it. Do you know what I mean? It's must.
Yeah, but that's dedication that you got to get up and go get a kit.
Yeah, well, you know, I live in a shoebox and there's no storage, so that's why I need a man cave. I need just a massive man cave. I'm planning on having one, a big one.
If you look at Tim and Graham, they've been working on some man caves lately.
Yeah, Graham's. I like Graham's. I do like what Graham's been doing. But mine will be, it'll be bijou but big, let's say. It'll be TARDIS-y. From outside it'll look tiny, but it'll be quite lengthy, let's say. It will. I wish I'd have said that now.
Yeah, Tim's going to hold on to that one for a while.
Well, it's empty one. You stay with me at Telford, I'm getting worried about this.
Yeah.
What's your favorite genre to build in right now?
At the minute, a bit of everything. At the minute, I'm doing a Bandai Millennium Falcon with a few lights. But before that, I did 2 cars. I've got a car to do directly after Falcon. So, you know, I've done a few resin busts. Obviously, birthday call got me Joker for my birthday. You know, I'm into everything. As long as I can get enjoyment out of it, I'm there. It makes no odds to me. Armor and planes I quite avoid. Helicopters, yeah, they're bang on. I don't mind them. But you know, I like fantasy and stuff that you can just mental with, you know what I mean, or you can do something different. I mean, I did a Martini Battlestar Galactica ship, and you know, that was quite interesting because you could change it up and do something completely different. I just don't stick to norm. It's bored. You know what I mean? If you get bored, jazz it up. Put something different on.
Yeah, that Battlestar Galactica was nice.
Thank you all. That's
So,
everything else.
So you did Deadpool. We all really liked what you did with Deadpool. What inspired you to do that?
I just seen it at Telford. I walked past it on the Saturday, and then I thought, yeah, I like the look of that. So I walked across on the Sunday. Me and Anne, Ginger Spook, we had a walk across, and yeah, I bought a couple of bits, and I shall be dropping a lot of money on that stall this year. A lot. But it caught my eye, and that's the thing that I don't go to Telford with a view of buying everything. You know, I don't go with a list. I might have a few bits and bobs tool-wise on the list, but other than that, if it catches my eye, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing that got me with Deadpool, and I bought a Stormtrooper, a vinyl kit. Never done a vinyl kit. Seen it, thought, you know, 20 quid. I can spend that at dinner time. You know, so I thought, even if I mess it up, it's you know, and yes, it were interesting. But yeah, I'll build anything that catches my eye. If it catches my eye, then I want to build it.
Okay. Out of the kits you built so far, which has been your favorite?
Ooh, now then, there's been a few. I'm gonna say after everything so far, it will be 2 kits. Technically, one's just a bust, but the bust that you boys got me for my 40th this year, the Joker one, and my Secret Santa Christmas present from last year, the Porsche GT2, the Carrera GT. Yeah, that one I have really enjoyed building. That one, really enjoyed that one.
All right. Well, speaking of the Joker, you did some interesting things. What inspired you to do the purple fabric on it?
Tim. That's what. Yeah, we were just having a you know, a late night discussion about how we're going to do it, and then all of a sudden Tim says, "You can get some you know, some really nice fabric. You know, just get a swatch off of eBay and just it's quite easy to do. A bit of spray glue, wash it on, you know, sorted." Well, it sounds good when you say it, but in practice it was a nightmare. Yeah, I swore a few times, and yeah, it nearly didn't happen.
It looked good though, didn't it?
It did look good, and I shall be bringing it to Telford to show peeps.
Cool.
After everything that I've built, that one really, really floated my boat. I did everything by the airbrush, even the eyes, surprisingly. But yeah, that one were it more testing my painting skills than my building skills, if you know what I mean.
Well, that one turned out beautiful. We're all really happy that you liked it.
I have a car as well from the same birthday gift. A big, massive station wagon that I fancy doing sometime next year.
I remember that car. Yeah, well, you need to build that.
Yeah.
I have to bring you some bare metal foil for that.
I've got a few packs on it, believe it or not. I am a connoisseur of that. I struggle with that, though. I must be honest, I do struggle with it. I've succeeded a couple of times and it looks good, and then other times, yeah, I've wanted to just Hulk smash everything.
It just takes practice. You'll get it.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Yep. So speaking of eyes, you used to hate doing eyes. Have you gotten over that? Have you found a way to do it?
Yes, Archer decals.
If that's the way to go, that's the way to do it.
That's for me anyway. I mean, I've seen Gilbert Mondragon. I've seen him paint eyes, and yeah, he says he needs practice. But personally, saying I wish I could paint eyes like that. But I've tried. I look at a bust that I did last year, and it was just a training little thing. Well, I painted the eyes, and I didn't really like the eyes, and it's just been sat. There he is.
Yeah.
Wow, Scorpius.
And I did him last year, and I never liked the eyes, so he's just sat staring at me ever since. Everything else is skin tone and all that. His teeth, blah, blah, blah. I was really happy with everything except for the eyes. And I think he might end up having a little revisit. I have a few packs of Archer decals now.
So he's, he's sitting on your bench staring at you with eyes you don't like.
Yes.
Isn't that scary?
A little bit, but he's got a stormtrooper directly above him and a Gundam directly at the side of him, so I'm well catered for.
Okay. Yeah. So about how long does it take you to complete a build?
It depends. I mean, if it's just a little bust, it could take me 10 days, just to paint it, blah, blah, blah. But if it's, it's Millennium Falcon, it's not the biggest, but it's not the smallest. I think I built all the construction in 2 afternoons while in hang arts, and then rest of the 4 days I've been messing about with it has been adding spaghetti and lights and wires, and yeah, it's been a nightmare, but it's nearly there. I've got about 10 or 12 more fiber optics to do, and yeah, generally I'm going to say a month-ish. You know what I mean? I can do a car in a month. It's pretty tight, but I can do it. And, unless I go on holiday and then I miss a week, and then I'll not do it. But, yeah, generally about a month. I mean, this I'll probably get done within the month.
Okay. You mentioned your brother-in-law getting you in the hobby. Some people call him your father-in-law, but that's another story. Your kids are grown up. Did any of them show interest in modeling?
No, I'm the biggest nerd to them, and it's boring. If I stop talking about modeling, they just look at me, give me jacks, and then just do something completely different, walk off, or they've got no interest whatsoever in modeling. But the girls, and it's I'm just a nerd. My missus don't even like it neither. She tolerates it.
But she's supportive of you, though, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she'll she encourages me to play with mates, as she says. Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
So when you got back into it and your brother-in-law got you back into it, how'd you find ISM?
I started out just lurking on forum. Andy introduced me to the forum, and he said, get yourself up. Back then, there were only 1,200 people when I joined, something like that. It was tiny. And yeah, it's grown massive, and I feel a bit ashamed because it gets neglected a lot sometimes. With this photo bucket Flickr debacle thing, where everybody was swapping from photo bucket to Flickr.
Oh, yeah.
It's kicked everybody's builds up in air, and there's photos that's not there, and then some are there, and blah blah blah. Yeah, I sort of neglected it from when photo bucket shafted us, but now I've found out to do Flickr and whatnot. For me, if I can't do it off my phone and it takes effort, then Facebook becomes more ease of use, let's say. But the forum for me, it were just intriguing back then because it were my eyes were opening. I mean, I'd seen Airfix, you know, as a kid, and then that's all I thought it were. Fusty old men sat about, you know, windjarsing and bickering about they've not got right paint and whatnot. But it weren't. It was just completely the opposite. It was just a world of knowledge, and yeah, I have learnt a lot off of the forum in the years that I've been on. Yeah.
When did you start watching the videos?
Oof, pretty much straight away, really. I started watching Paul's E-Models videos early doors, and I thought to myself, yeah, if I can paint something a third as good as that, I'll still be happy. And I'm getting there. Do you know what I mean? I'm not far behind him in the car game, let's say. I'm nowhere near as talented as what, you know, when he's doing his bikes and stuff like that, and his armor and his planes and blah blah blah. But I think with tips I picked up from him doing cars and generally hanging about with reprobates and whatnot, you pick up some really good things. And you know, they might not be for everybody, the off-air hangouts, but you will get some very, very good answers and some, you know, very good information and help to bring you along in.
Well, I think of our original group of guys here, most of us discovered Paul and his E-model builds and were intrigued by his talent.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we joined his hangouts. And
I liked his accent. I found it sexy.
Get out of there.
No, but for me, it's you were getting a demonstration, whereas before it would just, you could look at it, you could pick a magazine up, you could flick through it, and you could go, that looks really interesting, and you read through the step-by-step guidelines, and it is a general guideline, but it's nothing like seeing it with your own eyes in person by somebody else doing it. You know what I mean? And I really enjoyed that part of it, and I like watching YouTube videos. I don't comment a lot because, you know, I can't be bothered sometimes, if I'm really, really honest. I subscribe to a lot of people, but I do like watching quality people who can do quality work, because I want to improve my work, if you know what I mean. So if somebody's doing something different to what I'm doing, I'll try and watch them, you know. And yeah, I want to aspire myself to get better and better and better. And if it takes me 5 years, so be it. You know, it's as long as I get my enjoyment, what I need to get out of it right now, then I'm fine with that. If I paint a big snot ball on something, don't anger me, and I can still work on it, then that's fine. I'll leave it on there and, you know, just plod along. As long as I can get what I want to get out of modelling, out of it, then I'm happy with whatever I'm doing.
that's a great attitude. So there's still any hobby shops in your area?
There's one, literally, I can walk that way through Jitty and be in the town centre, and there's one, and he sells a lot of crossbows and air rifles now, is what he sells. Oh, and knives that you can't really carry about or walk about with or do anything with. So yeah, it's got a couple of train sets in there, and that's really about it. You can't really call yourself a model shop nowadays, because no, not really. And the next closest one to that would be Nottingham City Centre GD Models. There's Hobby Crafts dotted about, but you know, you can't really call them a hobby shop. You can get their essentials there, but GD Models in Nottingham, that's not a bad shop. Although I have heard on grapevine that it's closing down. I don't know how true it is. I've not read nothing about it, but yeah, that's the closest one. 20 minutes away, half hour. 10 minutes by Dan speed.
So with the internet and the proliferation of hobby stores on the internet, do you think that's, obviously it's hurt the local business, but do you think it's helped people get into modeling?
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I can order things while I'm on holiday, and they'll be at my house when I get back off my holiday, so I've got no delay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But for people that's in the middle of nowhere, you know,
Like me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, if you're in the middle of nowhere, the internet is a valuable instrument. It can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Don't get me wrong. But in the right hands, it can just give you so much pleasure in the right way, not that way. But yeah, personally myself, I think the internet for shopping wise, I'm not going to say it's much cheaper. There is deals out there, as Mr. Beale, you know, tell you, because he's had some cracking deals. You know, but it's Amazon. That's a good one to point out. Other reputable ones are available. But they're a good one. If you've got a Prime account, you can have it pretty much next day. You know, if it's you know 2 foot of snow outside, they'll still try and get it to you. So you ain't got to leave the house if you don't want to. If you're incapacitated but you still want to do modelling and you love modelling, it'll all come to you. Do you know what I mean? So personally myself, yeah, I think the internet and from research and stuff. I mean, I've been looking. I've got a million pictures. I've got a Star Wars Bible and everything. So I'm all set for painting this. I just can't wait to get some real paints because there is a fellow that's doing some real paints, but I'm waiting for him to get back to me.
So, what's your favorite tools you're using right now?
At the minute, it's going to be my Citadel snips and my Italian knife. And I can't think of what other tools I've been using this past week. Because it's been rattling along this Falcons. So at the minute, it's just, as long as you've got a decent knife and some decent cutters. The UMP sander. Well done, Ivan. But yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard because you touch that many tools. I wish I'd not said it that way, but one minute you could be having a nice trumpy chisel or a nice scriber. It could be anything, and they're all good tools if you're paying quality money for quality tools.
All right, you said your stash is in your loft. Is it a big stash, a little stash?
40, 50 kits, something like that. It's not overly massive. It's average, I'd say. But there's little bits of everything up there. Like there's the Cougar M-Wrap, the 6-wheel version. There's also a load of barriers to go with it, and there'll be a set of figures somewhere for it, and I think there's an Alsatian search team for it, and some other. Do you know what I mean? Because there will be at some point being in a little diorama or something, but yeah, it'll be a long way off. But there's bits and bobs up there. There's I know there's one piece of armor. I will confess that I have got one piece of armor. I'm not too sure what it is. I got it in a massive box from a Christmas prize draw a couple of years back.
I remember that prize draw.
Yeah, that was a good year. That
was a good year. Yeah. You got my coffee mug out of that.
No, it's my coffee mug. Yeah. Well, technically, no, it's my tea mug.
Yeah, it's your tea mug.
Not anymore.
No, it's fine.
Yep, it's Dan's.
It's Dan.
I will fight every man for it. That's how much I like that.
It's Dan's. What about your shelf of doom besides the one waiting for eyes? What else you got on there?
Ooh, now then, I have a Warhammer 40k tank thing, and I've got a fly my eye, by the way. Yeah, I've got a tank 40k thing that is good, and then I messed up a bit on weathering, so I need to get that back and scrub it off and start again. I have a what was that? That was a Lamborghini I think it was Giardo.
Murcielago, wasn't it?
Murcielago, that's the one. That Paul did a build a couple of years back, and yeah, that I've just got windscreen wipers and headlight lenses, and that could be finished technically. But that's on there. I have that one is a Westland Merlin. That's up there. I did for one at GB's not so long back and failed miserably at timings, so that went up there. I will finish it. I'll finish them all eventually. I have a little Star Destroyer on a base that's on floor. A little titched Star Destroyer that's got some lights in it that make the engine light up. I've just got to get around to fitting the switch into the top part, and yeah, I think that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just then 4.
It's either snowing or you got a lot of dust.
Yeah, is it a bit dusty up there, Dan?
Oh, it's very dusty. On top of there, it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, I feel shame, but it's up there and I can't see it. So if it's not down there, I'm not bothered.
If you can't see it, it doesn't exist.
That's exactly right, Ivan.
So you own your own business and you put up scaffolding. How much? I've been thinking about this lately. Your scaffolding, you're kind of building things like you do with modeling. Do you think there's kind of a connection there?
Yeah, I had Meccano when I was a kid, and I found that just the best. You know, to just make stuff that you're not supposed to make in instructions, just do it yourself, and just, you know, I mean, I used to make all sorts of weird things hang off at stairs, and I always find it interesting. So I don't know how I ended up. I think it was 22 years ago, and I would, you know, somebody mentioned, oh, they're setting on blah blah blah. So I went up, and you know, I was quite a chubby fella back then. Nodded on, and I set it on, and one thing led to another, and I was employed the very next day, and before you knew it, lawyers and traveling 1,000,000 miles around the country, and it was good times 20 odd years ago, but yeah, it wasn't pants, so I dropped out for a bit, did some building work, extensions and whatnot, and then I found my love again for it. I was called back by one of my mates. He got a bit of steel work and whatnot, and he says, do you want to, you know, have a bash on a Saturday afternoon, one afternoon? So I thought, yeah, I've still got my spanners, I'll have a go. And it just reignited something in me again, do you know what I mean? And it were, yeah, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment at the minute out of my work. I'm really back enjoying it again. My body's not. Yeah, it's letting me down, but inside, I still feel like I'm 20. You know what I mean? I'm running around people that's 10 years younger than me, and I can still run rings around them, and it's nice that I can do that. You know what I mean?
Yep, still feel young.
Well, I'll not be able to do it for much longer, but yeah, while I can do it, I'm going to do it.
All right. Have you thought about doing some YouTube videos yourself?
I have, but yeah, my setup at the minute is not going to be it. It's fine for what I do for my hangouts, and you know, cameras pointing down at the bench and whatnot. But you do need a bit of space to do. You know what I mean? You need more than 3 foot squared, really. Well, I suppose you don't, but it'd be handier to have the cameras pointing at different angles and whatnot, and actually seeing a workbench instead of curtains at back on you and some 1980s videos. You know. I have thought about it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm comfortable in this setting where it's me and my mates, you know, and we're all being good. But on my own, I think I'd forget myself. I'd be swearing, and yeah, it'd just be carnage. It'd be a car crash.
Do you do much research before you start a build?
No, I'd jump straight in and do research while I'm doing it. I do everything on the fly, let's say. I mean, I got this beautiful Bandai Millennium Falcon in the auction I just had off of you, as it happened. Yeah. And I just went out, you know, bought a lighting kit, just found the easiest one that I could find, and thought, yep, I'll dive straight in and just do it. And then I've done the research afterwards and figured out where everything goes. And, you know, I've got some really good shots, because it does change in film to film. Although essentially it's the original A New Hope, pardon me, a New Hope Falcon. It has, you know, obviously the dish has gone square and blah, 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 but the paint scheme is pretty much the same. So I've got, like I say, I've got a Bible. I think it's 2-inch thick, Star Wars Bible upstairs in loft. You know, and that's got some really good reference pictures. But I have had, you know, a few Google pictures looked at, and but no, I don't do research. I just jump in, start doing it, have an idea, and then try and work with that idea if I can, with the research that I can find online. If not, then I'll just do it my way and then smile at the end.
Your way is the way it should be. It's your kit.
Yep, that's exactly right. If it makes me smile at the end, then I'm happy. I'm happy with everything in the last 18 months, 2 years. I'm happy with everything that I've painted or bodged up. Even them 2-hour speed builds, I were happy doing stuff. You know what I mean? Because it hones your skills. What it is.
And it's just fun.
It is just fun. That's exactly right.
Because you don't have any real pressure to make it perfect when it's a 2-hour speed build. It's just fun.
I'm looking at mine right now, and I can just think of a big job that went up today that it's going to get bigger next week. So I might go there and have a little fly.
So when you start a new kit, what's the first thing you do when you open the box?
Believe it or not, smell the plastic. I know that sounds wrong, or the resin or whatever I'm building.
It doesn't sound wrong. It sounds weird.
Well, it does sound weird, doesn't it? But I do, you know what I mean? I like to smell the plastic or the resin, and then I'll break it all out in bags, stand all screws up and have a good look through, and then I'll pick the instructions up. And I might spend an hour just flicking through instructions before I actually cut a part off its sprue. But I never used to do that. I used to just jump in and bosh it all together and get it all wrong and then think, yeah, read instructions. So, you know, I get it all out, have a smell at it as wrong as that sounds. And then I'll just have a good flick through instructions and then proceed with caution.
I've heard many modelers say the same thing. They smell the plastic. When I was out to dinner with Gil a few weeks ago, him and I were saying the same thing. We opened the box, we smell the plastic.
Yeah, it all smells different. I mean, it's Bandai plastic.
Well, being from Colorado, I can vouch that it's always probably a good idea to smell stuff when you first open it.
Yeah, that Bandai plastic, that smell clean, whereas an Airfix that can smell oily, or you know what I mean. And resin, it can smell sweet, or it can sometimes it smells bitter, or you know what I mean. It's just a weird, and I don't know. I like it. It's, you know, I've got a weird thing that I like to smell things. I wish I didn't.
Dan, too many jokes.
Too many jokes, I know.
Okay. So, you know, the guys in our group and all the people join our hangouts, we model for the fun of it. What's your opinion of all the rivet counters out there?
They can go and jump as far as I'm concerned. I've got no time for that whatsoever. I've said my pieces in the past, and that's where I'm going to leave it. You know what I mean? I don't comment on the little big, you know, squabbly type arrangements or the little digs here, the little digs there. I try and keep, I try and button it as much as I possibly can, unless it's, you know, having a direct pop at really good friends, or you know what I mean, or it's going to affect people's work, business, you know, incomes, out like that. Other than that, I've said all my bits in the past. I'm happy with what I said in the past. I regret a few things to a few certain people, and you know, I will adjust that maybe in the future. But the other people, no, I'm happy with what I said about them. And like I said, I'll leave it in the past. And you know, if they want to keep bringing it up, then that's on them. That's just, yeah.
Excellent.
Move on.
Move on, exactly. So how do you think Facebook and YouTube have helped and hurt the hobby? Not counting the rivet counting thing.
Me personally, I think it's improved the hobby immensely. Facebook has got the ease of use, but YouTube has got the knowledge, if you like a forum, if you will, because unless the person takes it down, it's always there. So if you want reference to something that you're building currently, say you're building a Corsair and you really need some reference, you'll go back to Paul's Build E-Models, or you're building some tanks, or you'll go and find the relevant people that building tanks. And there's some really good armor models out there. There's some pants ones, but there's some really good ones. And you use your YouTube and your Facebook to follow the really good modelers, and follow their channels. And they work in conjunction, because you get still pictures through Facebook of what they've been working on, and then they'll post a video or an update video, bench update, blah blah blah, that sort of thing, and then you'll post that on Facebook. So you'll click the link and you'll go through Facebook. It's, for me, it's a good thing that again, in the right hands, and it depends on what you're looking at and wanting how to do modeling. But yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing.
So we're all gonna, or most of us, gonna be at Telford soon. What are you looking forward most at Telford?
I'm gonna do Ivan and say Frankie and Ben is. No, I'm not.
You're gonna do Ivan?
No, I might do. Depends on
Take this time.
do you know what I'm looking for? I'm just looking forward to meeting everybody again and having a good crack with my mates. Have a really good weekend, because it is a good weekend. It's tiring, it's a long weekend, but it's just really good fun. We're mates, and spending some money and getting some laughs and people into trouble. And, yeah, I'm just looking forward to the camaraderie.
Yes,
that's what I'm looking forward to too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting people for the first time, like yourself. Obviously, we meet daily. But it's nice to actually meet people in person, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It is.
Unless your name's Ivan.
So where do you see yourself in the future in the hobby?
Outside in the garden. No. I will have a man table for the beginning of the year, but yeah, I see myself still doing exactly what I'm doing now. Just hopefully getting better at it. It's I've got no desire to rush out and buy a million kits and store them, and you know what I mean? I'll just buy what catches my eye, and yeah, as long as I'm, can hang out with mates and, have a good laugh, I'm as happy as a pig in the proverbial.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got one more question, then we're going to turn it over to Les and the guys, which I'm sorry about, but have you seen the new Star Wars trailer?
You know what? I've been that busy since getting back off my holiday. I've not, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I shall watch it soon.
You're a big Star Wars guy, and I was just wondering what your opinion of it was, what you think.
I've not watched it. I'm going to try and watch it over the weekend. I've got to get work out of the way tomorrow. I think I'm hopefully going to try and get out dinner time on Sunday with my missus. But hopefully I should try and watch it Sunday at some point. But I will be going to it. I don't care what anybody says about Star Wars, whether it's got to be the first three, 77 to mid-80s. It's got to be them three, Force Awakens, Rogue One, in that order. Them other ones, that's just waffle and tosh.
I'm with Dan on this.
It's just waffle and tosh, and it needs to be shelved, never to be bought up. Jar Jar Binks needs burning.
Yeah.
Never speak of it again.
Yeah. But for me, they've all been, no matter what people said and slated, and our Force Awakens was similar to A New Hope, they've got to try and get you into characters. So they're going to try and stick with what they know, let's say, to get you there. But personally saying, I think it'll be a good film because it's going to follow on from Force Awakens, and you already know half of what's going to happen anyway. But it's just, yeah, for me, I'll be watching it come what may. I've got 2 tickets already pre-booked. Me and the brother/father-in-law. Because I take him every time. Every time a new film comes out, me and him go either the day after or a couple of days after, what have you. I mean, I watched Force Awakens twice. Well, once with my missus and then once with Andy. But it was good. But I enjoy all films. It's a film at the end of the day. It's entertainment. It's not real. I don't watch horror films. Unless they scare me. I don't mind them if I do like all science fiction, and I like watching a good film, as you can possibly see it side of me. I have a few hundred of the finest quality VHS videos. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with some good old VHS.
Nope. There's a lot of everything. But yeah, I do like a good film and a good teleprogram if it's good.
All right, Dan. Well, you've answered all my questions. Thank you.
Excellent, Dan. Nice one, Bret.
And I'm afraid Les and the guys may have some things for you.
I'm scared for my life now.
Miss, I have a question for you, sir.
Oh. Where's that mute button?
First, I was wondering if you knew what kind of, if you look at my screen here, what kind of dog this is.
Oh, that's a DeWalt three-legged thing, isn't it?
Okay, okay, just making sure, First question that's off the wall, since unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make it to Telford this year, I figure you're the one to be able to carry my torch and just razz the hell out of the guys. So,
No. Dan's a little puppy dog in real life. He is.
Man.
If you press the right button.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you press the wrong button, you'll get a reaction. But Dan's like Andreas.
I need somebody to carry the torch while over there.
I'm probably your only hope, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you're the one I want everybody to give grief to, because everybody's like,
he's not as laid back as Andreas.
You can't approach him. He's too serious.
I'm not as laid back as Andreas. Andreas, if he were any more laid back, he'd be comatose. That way, I'm telling you. Yeah.
I'm telling you. So, actually, related to your interview and the modeling and stuff here. Obviously, you've grown an affinity for figures, kind of like I have. I have quite a few figures in the collection, plastic. I don't have very many resin yet, but
I have a resin.
As a modeler that's just came back into it in recent years, I mean, obviously you just tackled it. A lot of people are scared by figures, no matter what scale they are, because they're like, oh, good grief, you know, the painting. Is there anything that you could suggest to people out there that are contemplating figures or have avoided them because they're scared of them? I mean, obviously there's just the, hey, jump in. But is there anything that you might be able to offer them suggestion-wise that might make them more comfortable to give it a go?
See, I've built a few figures now. I've built everything from that size, you know, a little bust size in the hand, that size, to obviously that big Joker I built, Steve the old Stormtrooper. Just grab it, paint it. If it goes wrong, I mean, Scorpius, I think his face must have been stripped and reprimed 10, 11 times, something like that.
Right. So, yeah. So your suggestion would be, hey, just do it, and then if you don't like the results, take it back and do it again.
I mean, if you put a nice thing onto primer down it, paint over the top of that. If you don't like it, just bang some more primer back over it and crack on.
Excellent. Thank you, man.
You know, I mean, this particular Spider-Man bust, I bought it on a whim at Telford last year, and I looked at it, and it was laid in a box, and it looks good when it's laid in a box looking at you like that. But then when you get it out of the box and you see the crappy, horrible seam mole lines down back and poorly cast detail, and yeah, that puts me off a little bit. But then I thought, you know, stick a respirator on and just crack on and recarve it. I've already recarved half the back of it already, so just if it scares you, start out with, I mean, Scorpius worth 20 quid, I think, off at eBay from a fella in London. But you can buy a decent quality cheapo figure, 15, 20 quid. It can be 1/20th, something like that. ICM are bringing out some nice ones. Buy one of them, crack on with it. If you don't like it, buy something bigger. Then you might be able to hone your skills on something bigger to work back to smaller again if you like.
Okay.
So just grab it, buy the big round things, and crack on.
Excellent. Okay, thanks, man.
I have a question.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ivan.
Hey, Dan, you tried that thing?
Yeah.
What thing, Ivan?
Two thumbs up.
Hang on, Ivan. You elaborate a bit more, Ivan.
Them 2 thumbs are all I need.
What?
Not like that.
Oh, you just
broken in.
Yeah, right, that's all from me.
Mine's like a well-oiled engine, Ivan.
Cracking.
That sounds more worrying.
That's it from me.
Well played.
Andreas, you have any questions?
He's asleep. Oh.
No.
No other questions.
Okay. Sam, John.
No, I've not got any.
What kit would you really like to build, Dan? If somebody said, "Yeah, I'm going to buy you a kit. I don't care what it costs." What have you seen that you would really like?
No, then that's a toughie.
Apart from an image of me.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's yeah. A massive AT-AT. You know what I mean? If they did one, I don't know, a 4-foot body, you know, and 3-foot legs, and you know, all the bells and whistles, lights, photo etch, and all that jazz, that would be my ideal kit. Something that you could open and it have like a telescreen or a mini bar, or you know what I mean, where its side comes down and it's, you know, it's a 6th bottle of the most expensive whiskey. That'd be mint.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, that'd be my ideal kit. A massive 4-foot long AT-AT.
Mini bar.
Sounds good to me.
Anybody else?
No.
Right. Timmy, over to you.
Cool. Got a couple here. Norm's asking sort of question that Bret asked, asking about your erection.
Oh, how often do you have one, and what do you do with it?
I have never asked about his erection.
Has erection
Comedy gold, man.
scaffolding? What's going wrong? My own writing, I can't read it. Sorry.
Oh,
Has erecting scaffolding? Right over this. Only word erecting.
Yeah, it's the way you start the question, though. The Bret was your erection.
you like to take your pet Makita when you erect things.
Makita guard dog.
Oh God.
Beware the Makita. Has erecting scaffolding ever helped your modelling? And you're pretty much sure you answered that with
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, because it challenges, you know, I mean, the job we've been on today, we've had to put so much steel work in just the old corner up that goes up onto a roof, and there's a conservatory underneath it, and it makes you think. So if you're doing something and you need to say, I don't know, cut the supports out to something, you've got to brace it back up, and that gives you so much more knowledge to how to triangulate things, and you know, and just get it all fastened and strengthened up, and you know.
More importantly, though, Danny, you're hard while you're doing it.
Skip has.
Only
Doing it makes him hard, I think, is the deal.
I don't know. I look hard because I take a Viagra in the morning.
Fair enough.
Okay, Tim.
Any other questions you can scroll, Tim?
There's loads. Right, with this one, my God, Sharpie, you've done me this one right. 100 tortoise-sized 3-legged horses, or 1 horse-sized 3-legged tortoise. What would you rather fight?
I did a truck stop.
They probably could be in the truck stop if you wanted.
Does any of them have an erection?
1 horse-sized tortoise with 3 legs.
1 horse-sized tortoise with 3 legs.
On its knees at a truck stop.
Yeah. Alan McNeice is asking if you're ever going to build an aircraft.
Did you say Alan?
Sorry, Al. You always say Al. Whenever I've written Al, I say naturally say Alan. Al McNeice asking if you were going to build an aircraft kit, what one would you build? If you had to pick one. If you had to.
If I really
had to. Just that.
Probably the only one that I think I've got in the stash is a Tarangus. What was them first Tarangus ones for? Were it a Lanson?
Yes.
I've got one of those, one of the first ones. I've got one of those in the loft, and that's probably the only thing that I could build if I were building a plane. Oh, hang on. No, I know what I've got in my loft. Oh my good God. I've got an A400 Grizzly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That big.
What, the 172 one or the 144th?
The 172. The the box is about that big, and Paul.
Yeah, you got that from the Christmas thing, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a cool build.
I contemplated putting it through auctions, and then I thought to myself, no, save it, because when you end up on gardening mansion outside, I'll have plenty of space, and I will contemplate having a bash at that. You know, how bad can it be? It's a grade plane. What could possibly go wrong?
Plus, how much would the postage have been?
I don't know. Ivan,
the one up in Australia.
What could go wrong with a grey plane, Ivan?
A grey plane?
Yeah, what could go wrong with it?
Yeah.
Paint it silver.
Paint it silver. There you go. Right.
Well, grey.
Well, it wasn't grey, but it wasn't grey. Right, here's some information people put up on the chat, which I thought was quite cool. So, Dan, the origin of scattergood, the word, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Surname is a noun. A person who spends money or resources wastefully. Prodigal, profligate, spendthrift, waster, and wastrel. Oh, dear.
That sounds like me.
Does that sound like you did, Dan?
Yeah, that sounds like me, actually.
Okay. But then also, apparently your name actually is English and dates back to the early 13th century. So there you go. Don't worry. You are English. You're fine. You're fine.
Of course you do.
You don't have to break out the Gauloise quite yet.
Exactly. That's me cocked up all the questions and done.
Excellent, there we go. So, yeah, well done, Dan. Excellent. Well done, Bret, for all your questions. Well done to everyone in the chat. Well done for Tim for screwing up the 2 questions he asked.
Yeah. Excellent interview.
And that's it. So,
so yeah, if you guys out in the audience want to erect some more, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we are. Right. So, do you want a bit of a break for a bit, Dan, before you get to your bit?
Yes, I need the glue.
Wee wee.
I'm 40 now, and things don't hold as well as 20 years ago.
If we go through
something for you to look forward to in a few weeks, Paul.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll look at our builds this week if you have enough time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll skip past you and come back if I have to.
No, I'm going to say I'll be 2 minutes.
Cool. Andreas?
Hello. I started this one because I can't remember where I let off.
Wait, what?
You said you started that one because you can't remember where you left off on the last one.
Oh, right.
I thought he said he can't remember where he got off.
Not an erection.
That's an erection.
Mr. President, the erection results are in.
Oh, dear.
It's still limp.
Nice.
This stage.
Yeah, 109.
B409.
Is that one you bought off me, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the one he sniped me on.
Yeah, he's the one he sniped you on, that is.
That I did. All the spoils.
Ooh.
Nice bits.
Sounds like a pole build.
Belts, eaches, wheels, and barrels.
Nice.
So, I've spent 2 evenings since I started modeling again, so I haven't done much.
Excellent.
Thanks, Eric. I mean, Andreas.
I'm what to say.
Bret!
Hi, Paul.
Hello.
I finished my kefir.
Nice.
So, no, not very good camera.
Just say we've not got the best camera angle today.
There we go. Yeah, for some reason I moved the camera. I forgot to put it back.
No.
That's nice. That's really nice.
And I didn't gloss it when I put the decals on either.
Go wrong.
And all the decals went down beautifully.
Would you like to see?
So there's my part in the debate. Anyway, yeah, it was a very good kit, this AMK kit. I highly recommend it. Went together very well. Had all the nice weapons. Everything just fit. So it's going on the shelf.
Excellent. Is what we like to see.
And that's all I've worked on this weekend.
That'll be nosy. Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
This is what I've been working on this week, my Spaghetti Junction. It is obviously the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, a couple afternoons building it, but the best bit is the lighter runas. You might not be able to see these. You'll be able to see them flash a rune in. I'll switch that off. Might be better for that. If you can see.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Disco time.
A demonstration of the gun bay on the underside.
That's awesome.
Will be lit up blue. The top one will be white. And I've just started wiring the cockpit tonight, and it's already got one little a little blue red LED in there, and I've got about another 12 more to pop in. And yes, it's been fun and interesting, let's say. But yeah, I've got a bit more to do on this, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Great progress.
Thank you kindly.
Lovely, lovely. Oh, Les.
Yeah, I've been actually super busy with work, so I haven't been able to get a lot done. But I've been going through a few of the parts here, and I'm going to see if I can get this to focus. You can see on the hand there, the lower part of the hand, there's an area that's a little bit lighter than the plastic.
Right.
And what I've been going through here, a lot of the parts, I mean, there's not a ton of parts to this Deadpool kit. But obviously being a figure, and you got to deal with seam lines and trying to make things smooth before paint. The only reason I'm even showing this stuff is because I've been using a product that some people might not even think about using or be aware of. Now, I don't know if this particular kind of product is available over on the other side of the pond, but here in the States, Liquitex is a product that's available at a lot of your places, like your Hobby Lobbies and Michaels and things like that. I think by the time I used the 40% discount coupon on this, I bought this well over a year ago. It was like $8 or $9, and so you're talking for like 8 ounces, so it's like 237 milliliters worth of this modeling paste, and it's a gel medium that's produced by Liquitex, and I've been using it as a filler on a lot of the projects, and I've done other things with it too, like folks that might remember the Godzilla that I was working on, the texture of the outer surface. I actually used that on that as well, but I've been using it as a filler and just experimenting around with it, and it's something that doesn't have a lot of shrinkage to it, and so far it's been so good when doing smaller stuff, like obviously those pieces that I'm doing on the hands or on the arms or a couple of seams on the head of Deadpool here. And so that's the kind of stuff that I've been able to work on. Unfortunately, not too much because, like I say, I've started a new job and it's kept me extremely busy. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Excellent. So still good work, mate. Good progress.
No.
Lovely. We got someone in the chat there talking about RC stuff, and it's like they're having a conversation with somebody else. It's like just weird.
Telekinesis.
I don't know what's going on. Ivan.
Hello. Right, so it's been very productive a couple of weeks. Right, so I got my little Airfix 172 Mustang built. Sorry,
Wait.
Dan Airfix. But it's a really nice little kit.
Yeah.
Can't really fault it in anywhere on how it's gone together. And in the RAF scheme, it just looks awesome.
Does look good.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
it does.
it's quite where the camera doesn't really pick it up, but I've done quite a few chips with watercolor pencil and things like that. I'm happy with it, so I got that done for a little 172 British group build on British Aviation in scale. So I've done my build for that, and as well, about 4 days ago, I started the TAN model RF84 Thunderflash, available at umpretail.com. And we are up to here already. It's just an awesome kit to build. I couldn't put it down, as you can see, so I'm at this stage already. Yeah, it's just a brilliant kit.
Nice deal, man,
so,
Cam.
Yeah, this is where I am up to.
Excellent, mate. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it a lot.
I was just replying to our RC friend in the chat who's got a Sen 46 Nitro 3-speed with reverse. I just
Oh.
saw a three-door. I just
you
saw a
have one
three-door
sympathy
cat
for having one of them.
evacuation chute.
Ah.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to test one of those CEN Nitros several years ago. That got sent back very quickly.
Looking very good, Ivan. Anyway, aircraft.
You do.
Cheers. I've got to do the grey underside and paint effects, and that is that.
Awesome, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, top job, bud.
Right, John.
Yeah, well, as I said, I have actually been fairly quiet modelling wise this week. I've got a little more done on the little tank destroyer for my group build series.
Oh.
We've got it won't show up, but it's pin washed and chipped now. Then I did a little bit of weathering on this Formula One car. I'll say finally, it was only on the bench a little over a week and a half. But I finished off the F1 buggy off-road Mad Max thingy.
I love that, man.
Yeah, it's good and different.
Lots of kit adjustments to it, and yes, I did add Nigel Mansell's head onto one of the spikes at the front.
I really love it.
But yeah, I just did it as a bit of fun, something just to break it up. You know, see where I went. I had no real plan when I started it. It's upset a few people, I admit that, which I find quite amusing, because apparently carbon fibre doesn't rust. But that's not a real Formula One car, people. And the one I started and haven't really got very far with is the Tacom Hermaphrodite.
Ooh.
The instructions say to do the centre part first, but to me it makes more sense to do the outside part, so you can then line up all the various, I think it's about 8 flat sheets of styrene make up the centre part. So if you do the sides first, you can then line it all up and get it all square and correct shape. And this evening I've just put together 50 odd of the 100 and odd road wheels.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I've been up to this week, I'm afraid.
Excellent. It's good work, mate.
Very nice, very productive.
Right.
Tim.
Yeah.
I just noticed Sam's gone.
Yes, he dropped out.
Oh yeah. I've done this room. That's it. No, I haven't done any modelling at all. Nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah,
No worries, mate. Hopefully Sam will come back. Is he coming back?
he's been gone a good few minutes.
Yeah, damn.
A good while.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I want to finish this show my bench update, but I'll show it quickly now. My little Tamiya Evolution 7. Lovely little kit. Very nice. Happy how it turned out. Out the box, bar the Model 50 Hero belt and the Mole Bret decals, which don't come with the kit, unfortunately. Very nice kit. Highly recommend that one. Very, very nice. Nice little build. Nice kit. Nice and well detailed even underneath. Really happy with that. Cracking little kit and good looking car as well. And the next one it was my Subaru. Me and Sam did another buddy build together, building the same kit. It's a 1999 Subaru Impreza. It's Richard Burns' car, number 5. And it's painted in zero paint. Decals. Some decals are an absolute nightmare, the Tamiya. But for most of them, I got them down okay. So that's ready for a 2K clear, which will probably be done tomorrow. And it's going to look pretty nice, I think, with that blue.
That's gorgeous.
Wheels are all painted up in gold. They just need decal on tonight, ready for 2K tomorrow. Chassis all painted up in the blue as well. All the running gears underneath needs weathering, needs a bit of dry brushing, some washes, blah, blah, blah. And the seats are carboned up and flocked again. Like last time, I was going to show it. It might do it quick. There you go. Flocked up.
I saw on your post, I probably was reading it wrong. Do you use something to shake it onto the...
Yeah, I bought a sieve from Crazy Modeler.
Oh, okay. Is it literally just a very, very fine little sieve?
Very fine little sieve.
Okay.
No, not weathering and Pete. No way. So yeah, they're flocked. Enamel paint, black, over bare plastic, and then just flocked. So adds a bit more of a nice look. I don't know how far into this I am now.
Weathering rally car kits, I think, is quite. You've got to get very, very spot on.
I just don't like weathering road vehicles.
They don't look too good. They don't look very good. I've seen some, and they've looked really good in the race cars, and they've done them very, very well. But a lot of them just they don't seem to work too well with the weather.
I don't know what this guy's banging on about. Yeah.
I keep reading. Oh, what?
Yeah, the Hobby King ain't good though.
I'm trying to find people responding, but
yeah, peace. No, not chicken, mate. I just like the look of it. No, prefer the new look on him.
The showroom finish looks just awesome.
That's what I prefer. And there we go.
I've done enough weathering on one car kit to see you through about 150.
And move this stuff out of the way. Yeah, that guy in the chat, it's like somebody else having a chat with him.
Yeah, but we can't see the person.
I don't know if we're missing out half the conversation or something or what. No idea. Give me a sec, let's move some stuff out of the way. Right, Dan, are you ready?
I can be ready, mate, in a few buttons. Buttons coming in.
Now we're banging about. Random. Right, over to Dan. Dan's going to look at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. And I assume you start with the forum. And there he is. So over to you, Dan.
Hang on now, let me just get it back, as it seems to have disappeared. There we go, it's back now. Yay, it's back. And tonight, this week, this one made me chuckle actually. I read this when I came home from work and it was funny. This is M1KS. This is Michael. Or Michaels. This is the current one, an Aston Martin Vanquish from the Bond movie, Die Another Day. He just finished painting the adaptive camouflage and is quite pleased with the results.
That is excellent.
Wow. I'll give him 10 out of 10 for thinking.
No, that's a good joke. That's clever. I like that
one. Yeah. On a serious note, this is El Capitan now, and he started detail painting his ejection seat for his 148 Academy F14 build. These seats are part of Aries cockpit set, and he's really impressed with the level of detail on them. The black is UMP primer, and everything else is to me acrylics. Not perfect when zoomed in, but to the naked eye, he's pleased with how they look. And he might give him a few touch-ups before he adds the PE seat belts. I think it looks pretty good.
That's nice. I like that.
I like it.
Yeah. It looks nice. Very nice indeed.
It looks like a seat. I like this as well. Exmoor, Mr. Paul Shackland. This is, to me, a Ford Escort Cosworth. Sprayed in UMP black primer, and the top coat is done with zero paints, then a final coat of 2K gloss. And I did like that one. That one, they did a really good job on that one. I like his paint job as well.
Yeah, he made a good job of that.
Because it is paint and not a decal, I will just point out that is paint.
Yeah, to actually paint it, he's done very good.
Yeah, very, very good. And the Smoo. He started building a 1/16th scale Revel Peterbilt 359 truck. It's basically a Reebok version of Monogram's 1983 kit. Nothing fits quite right, tons of flash, etc. But he's getting there. He has managed to source cat yellow for the engine from zero paints. And he's going to try and light this rig up with LED lighting. He's not decided on a paint scheme yet. He's looking at flame stencils for a ghost flame effect, probably, with zero paints again. All the chrome will be removed and repainted in Molotov chrome or buffing powders. Still experimenting with those and UMP prime night all. That's going to be big.
The big lumps of.
A big lump of non-fitted plastic.
Yeah, that's the one.
Stokesy 44 next. This is Cyber Hobby 135th SU85M tank destroyer. It's painted with UMP black primer, shadow coated with white, then Tamiya paint for the base colour, dot filtered with oils, chipped and sealed with aqua gloss, and the UMP dark dirt wash, more oils for rust streaks, dirt and fuel stains, then finished off with dry pigments. That looks good. I like that. I like it a lot. It's green and it's big colour. Shepsy next, and he's been working on Tamiya's 148 Mosquito FB Mark IV. God, I'm getting good at that now.
See, look at you.
I know. I'm getting gold star for that. I'm just gonna find him now in the draw. He's added the Edward PE set. Slightly disappointed with the set, as although it includes a detailed instrument panel, it's missing panels in other prominent places, like the radios at the back of the cockpit. This was also his first attempt to add further details himself, which is the reason for the lead wire. He made it need to order slightly thinner wire next time, but he's reasonably happy for a first attempt. All the PE and lead wire now are some Mr. Metal Primer. I'm ready for normal priming over the weekend. I don't know, that looks pretty good to me. Making models. This is his Tamiya's mid-production Tiger with a whitewash. His whitewash is done using UMP Winter Clay Wash. Tank is gloss coated, so it's a little bit shiny. His diodes coming along. Plain old polyfiller base, and the trees are balsa. Shameless plug. Video on how he made the trees will be on his YouTube channel Sunday.
Cool. Don't mind a plug here and there.
No, a little plug here and there, as long as it's not a sentence.
Or a butt plug.
I weren't going to go there, but
you try it.
What?
Aurora 145 next. Brad, and he started his Tamiya 135th T-3476. It's coming along well so far. It's a simple kit that should build up quickly, and he hopes everybody has a great weekend. He's got a good-looking gun in the corner there. Look, just saying.
It's good sander.
I think
breaker sander.
Yeah.
I think he's punching above his weight.
Yeah.
Adam Challenger.
Yeah, he's looking good.
He's working on his diorama. The finish line is in sight, but still a way to go. Yeah, that's only a quarter of it, and it's still.
It's about a quarter, isn't it? Looking good.
Yeah. I do like that tarmac though. The tarmac that he's got, the effect there that he's got, I do like that. So,
It looks like proper tarmac. He's done a very good job.
Yeah, and I like the container as well. And that's it for the forum.
Upload your photo and win. You've got a bike on there, Paul.
It is my bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at it the other day thinking, that looks like my ZXR. It is. E-models have catch my picture.
Thanks for asking.
My Porsche's on there.
Yeah, there's a few of our bits of work on there.
Nice. Good to know.
I don't mind. I don't mind because it gets more eyes across it, and I'm quite proud of that pink Porsche or purple. Pink, purple, whichever. Magenta. We're going to start this week on Face Ache with the Mad Belgium. So I do believe it's in Paris at the minute at Disney World.
Yes, he is.
Guido Lee, he's been busy with his Brit 72 build. He's building a 172 Revell Lancaster Dam Busters kit. Ooh, yeah, that's some work. It does have some seam-line issues, really. But then again, other parts, wings and engines fit perfectly. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All in all, a fun build so far. He has some never used life colour acrylics. He bought this kit a long time ago, so he's going to use them. He'll primer it in UMP black primer so he can see if he's missed any spots. And by the way, the filler is Tamiya white putty, just to get some little steps out of the way and some small seam lines. Nothing one can't deal with. That's a big old piece of nasty plastic.
That's a big bird.
Oh, he's back.
You missed me?
Yep. Mr. Scott Shaw next, and he's open to make a start on this tonight after his dinner. Maybe finish off his panel line on the Tie Striker to boot. This looks familiar.
Isn't it? Nice.
This is Bret Howe next, and he's finished his chassis and interior of Tamiya's Porsche Carrera GT. He's building it box stock with Tamiya and Vallejo paints.
I must say, people do actually quite like this terracotta
Yes.
area. And do you know how many I've actually seen no Porsches with that colour?
No.
Never. Never seen
Yeah.
it. No, I never. There's only ever been one car that I've ever seen with that colour. But modelers seem to really quite like it, which is quite different when you see the real cars and never gets picked.
See, I went with a black interior because it was easy.
Yes, yes.
And I would press the time, but I managed to finish it.
He's done a very good job on that dash interior.
Yeah. See,
very nice.
I couldn't do that in the time frame that I had, but I'd like to do that because the bit that you can see terracotta is actually a separate piece to the silver part underneath. So
I might have to get that car kit.
I'm telling you, Tim, it drops together, mate. Honestly, it's the best fitting kit I've built so far.
I do like that kit car. It's a really cool, nice car. Love working on it.
A nice jazzy paint finish and all is what it requires as well, Tim.
Oh, they do look good with jazzy paints, don't they?
Yeah, I enjoyed doing mine. I like looking at this as well.
Oh, yeah.
George Johnson's aeroplane.
That's very nice, George.
He's done a very good job with the paint job. I like that a lot.
Nice.
And this is his 148 AMK MiG-31 BM/BSM. It's completely out of the box except some landing gear plumbing made with 0.010 lead wire. He's used Mr. Paint paints for the grey and yellow areas and shading. Of the fuselage and landing gear, Alclad and AK Interactive for the metallics, ammo of MiG, panel line washers, and he's still got tons left to do. But yeah, I've seen a lot more. I've seen an above view of that playing on Facebook, and yeah, that paint job looks wicked. I like that.
Nice job.
Just looks aggressive sitting still, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
That's cool. Oh.
Taylor Brown again. And he's finished his monogram F250 restoration. The donor kit he used was re-release kit by Resolve Books, new frame, new drivetrain, new fenders, new driver's side door, scratch built flatbed with dual CB radio antennas and KC lights. He's used Tester's blue metal flake for the cab and Model Master's flat black for the bed. Kept the original hood as the factory mold in because he wanted to keep the flame skull. And yeah, there's a couple of pictures there of him washing it together.
Cool beans.
Darren Hoyle is next with his mini art diorama.
Nice.
That is nice.
With a tank crew and an Academy M36. Yeah, that's good.
That's nice, isn't it?
I bet they're not coffee stirrers. Other stirrers are available.
Tea.
Tea stirrers, yeah.
There's
John Stone next. He's calling this one done this week. It's Tiger Models Terminator 2 in 1/35. Ultimate grade primer and finished with ammo paints. The apologises for not getting the paint camo pattern 100% accurate. But he thinks it looks okay. He highly recommends the model. It was a pleasure to build. Many thanks.
It was good.
Yeah, I've got one of those in the stash. I've got to get round to building.
That looks well. That's nice.
You'll do that in an afternoon. I bet Andreas has got one of them. No.
I got the main one, the Terminator one. I did a T90 from Tiger. It's very good.
It's mostly the same kit, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the hull is the same. The lower hull is the same, basically.
Oh.
I like this next one. Kiwi Gavin Colvin.
Oh, sweet.
We haven't had much mention of his wife's wine for a while. I wonder how that's still going as well.
He's been gallivanting around Gold Coast, hasn't he?
Hey?
He's been gallivanting around Gold Coast.
Was he? Oh, lucky him. Huh?
On holidays. Funny thing is, though, he lives in one of the most beautifulest parts of the world, New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say, yeah. Maybe he likes the casinos.
Wow. And then he's gone holiday in Australia, in one of the dearest parts of Australia.
Yeah, Gold Coast ain't cheap. Well, that's not too fair.
But he's finally finished his Pegasus T2 Aerial Hunter Killer.
Nice.
With some sci-fi build. Is used UK primer, black gloss base, and extreme chrome, finished by the AK Gauzy clear coat. The base was a mixture of Tamiya paints and UMP washers. The ash effect was achieved by mixing black and white chalk pastels. A great kit. We'll be keen to build another with lighting. Yeah, I like that. More photos in the GB reveal section, and I have been across and looked. And yeah, that looks. I like that. I might have to get one of them. If I see one at Telford, I will pick one up. I do believe.
Is that the Terminator one?
Yes, the T2 Aerial looks killer. Yeah, Timmy will like this one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look at that. It's looking good.
Peter Cooper next. And he's building a Revel Route Master floor. His body's taped together on the inside, ready to be primed in white. Going to be painted in zero paints, AEC red. A slow build as it's big and limited on space.
I really would suggest he primed it yellow, but if he hasn't got yellow, just be careful. Make sure you paint it all in one go. Don't separate any red parts from anything other red parts. It'll be a different colour.
Yes.
You're going to build another bus, aren't you, Tim?
I want to. I really want to.
Yeah, I think you should.
I really want to. It's so nice to build.
But now not to shake products up that, you know.
Hey?
Now you know not to shake.
Exactly. I know what to shake and what not to shake.
This is a slow build for him at the moment because he's limited on space. If you've seen his posts on Facebook, he's got a table over his bed, is what he builds on, does Peter. Yeah, so he does well on the seat. He does well on a little table. Once built, he's going to be building the 124th London Black Cab to go with it, gifted by his mate. That I'm not going to butcher his name. Pro somebody or other. Yeah. But yeah, he's been given a gift by somebody and he's going to build it as well. And I don't want to ruin his name. So I'm not. Antonio Rodriguez next. This is Italieri's 172nd M48 18C Vietnam version. He's painted it with Tamiya paints, some storage from Black Dog, not his usual scale, but here it is. Still looks good. So he can turn his hand to anything. A tiny tank to a big tank to a massive bust to a dragon. Stephen Spencer Beanie next. And this is his Polaroids 1350th USS Enterprise. The source section has been wired up and glued together. Just some parts holding the white, holding it while the Tamiya extra thin setting is off. It's had one coat of Tamiya white fine surface primer.
No, it hasn't.
The section completely gone white padded, and his next Next stage to do is the secondary hall. I think it means hall. But yeah, that looks like
That's going to be big, isn't it?
That's going to be massive, and it's going to look good. Anything with lights looks good. I don't care.
If you wrap Christmas lights around Ivan, I don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends if we can get 240 bulbs. Cook him. Kim Carsten Anderson next, and this is the second time he's going to paint this MiG. It took a couple of hours to remove the old paint. Use some isopropyl alcohol. It works fine. It's going to be an Arab paint scheme. The plane will be loaded with air-to-ground goodies for ISIS. Apparently. Other warmongers are available. I'm just not being specific, and I don't want to get labelled as such and such or anything. So I want to be broad painted. Oh, Gav Painter next. Speaking of which, and he's continuing with his Edward 148 Air Cobra. His underside camo is laid down a marble coat of Mr. Hobby Aqueous 74 Sky over UMP Black Primer. Then a blend coat of sky-coloured mixed 7080 UMP thinner to paint to build up the layers slowly, and he's happy with the tonal variation. That's good.
Yeah. Good, Gav.
Nice paint.
Model Motorsport says, thanks for ruining my name, Dan.
And it says, thanks for not ruining my name.
Ah,
I'm not ruining. Oh, yeah. Not ruining. Sorry.
Look at that drilling.
yeah, go and stick your dog in plug. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't stick his plug in his dog.
Yeah. Again.
Well,
I've only got a cat. Does that count?
He just dominates that.
We've seen where its rear end was the other day.
Oh.
Moving on. Charles Stanhope.
Pictures.
And he started with the cabs on the 135th Trumpeter Goodie Bag. He's used Vallejo German Panzer Grey primer and AK heavy chipping fluid over the top. He's also been continuing with the Rebel 148 Tornado for Mr. Mess and Edwards 148 MiG-21. After what he told me last week, he's ordered a new compressor from E-Models, good man, and he's going to get an Apex airbrush at Telford. Say hello, make sure you introduce yourself. He's figured the compressor will be a bit of a pain to drag back home. Yeah, probably from Telford, yeah. Anyway, he's purchased a Sparmax.
Racing.
Yeah, one of those. He's also purchased a Sparmax Silver Bullet Moisture Trap. Only one issue with not seen from the website. I was actually adjust the pressure. Should be on a dial, I think. Are they on the side or top of them Sparmaxes?
Side.
Depends which one it is.
Oh yeah, the brand new ones are on top, aren't they? Moved it.
Yeah, I don't know what compressor that is.
And your hose should, if it's
loose bit, get a new hoe.
Yeah.
So,
what size are they? Are they 1/8? Something like that.
No, it's quarter. Well, mine. Oh no, that one's 1/8, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bought a quarter.
It's quarter.
So many jokes, but I'm glad some assistance from us. See, recommendations.
Oh, this is looking good.
This is looking good. Luke Carswell next.
Yes, nice.
He's going to Telford as well.
He is. He's just trying to get it off. Yeah.
And this week he's been working on his Revell 172 Hawker Hunter for the Brit 72 group builds. I do believe that's on Mr. Hedworth's channel on Facebook and YouTube. And he's decided to go with the RAF training livery. He's primed in UMP Grey. The camera is done with XF18 and XF81. The yellow is Tamir's XF3. The metal finish is AK True Metal Steel. Some touch-ups are required, then the panel fading can start, and have a good weekend, folks. I do like that.
Very nice, sir.
He's done a good job with that yellow.
Oh, that yellow.
because it's hard to paint yellow like white.
Painting the yellow first, and then doing the camel was a very good idea.
Camel.
Camel.
Get the hump.
Richie Lamb next. Construction and weathering complete on his 1990 and 135th. He's used UMP earth and dark dirt wash. He's just got his decals and diorama to do. A very nice.
It looks really good.
Nice blade.
Yep.
I like how that blade looks. It looks good. Carl Smith again, look. Making models fame. He's working on his dio for his Tamiya Tiger.
Oh, that's come along.
Yeah.
It's white a minute ago. How do you do that?
Yeah. The first layer is down. Tamiya's texture, paint, soil effects, dark dirt. And the trees are made from balsa, wet dirt next, then snow, and he hopes we like it. It does look good. But we've already seen more progress than that. Ah, the madman. Richard Whittingham.
Look at that.
Yes, indeed.
And this is his small contribution, a 1/72 Gothic Spitfire in cutaway form. He's built the front wing and now slowly working on the back tail section.
I don't know how he does it.
It looks like it's, you know, very square and true. Everything there, doesn't it?
It looks bang on
It's
that.
great.
Mine would look like it's been in a car crash and then a fire if I were doing that.
Yep, mine too.
Eric McNett, Mr.
He
Whip.
built all that.
No, he just bought it.
And he's working on his stash this week. At Tan for work, and he's went shopping on his birthday, and he's excited because he wants to get on the 160 Trans Am. It does look a good kit actually. Maybe slightly too big for some people, but it does look a good kit. Mr. Hedworth, Tim Hedworth next, and he's been toiling over his special hobby Avro Anson for his Bret 72 group build. Vallejo model colour paint and hand brushed. He's got no access to his proper bench facilities. As it's a special hobby kit, he's looking for your sympathy.
No.
No, it looks good. If you can tackle a special hobby, you can tackle anything. Philip Ramscar next. This is his Revell 1/72 Victor
Cheese sandwiches.
Mark II.
Banana paste.
Cat fat lube.
Tamiya Kirby.
Good luck.
It's good stuff, backed up with a bit more Tammy tape. XF2 underside with a dusting of smoke. XF81 and 83 for camo. Aqua gloss. I think the grey might be a little light. Let the decals begin. And the cockpit glass.
Peanut butter sandwiches.
With a bit of weathering, it'll look fine.
Yeah, and he's got right stickers.
Bob Spuddy.
Oh, it's Bob. This bag.
Look, Bob.
This is his Tackham Spag.
Looking good.
It's all painted up now, and it's time for the weathering to start. I bet you can get a good reception on that satellite dish on top.
This guy's
I was going to say something else then, but I'm going to move quickly on before I say it. Dalsbrook next. He's going to be finally back at his bench this weekend, and he's going to be putting some paint on PT Combat's Lincoln building. It's a 156 scale MDF. It's scratch built, a ruined interior with floors that can be switched out and changed. Pay attention to this one, folks, because this one will be good. Like this one is.
Mr. Tony Oreo.
Tony Oreo.
Oh,
He's done a cracking job there.
This is the Naked Modeler on YouTube, and this is his bell kit VW Polo R WRC. He's used UMP white primer for the main colour. He's got the Tamiya X22. The decals were okay to lay down. A great kit to build. That does look good, Tom.
He's done a good job on
Good job.
done a really nice job of that. Walk away with you.
Oh dear.
That's worse than me.
That's as bad as Tim's, isn't it?
That was terrible.
Nothing's worse than Tim's northern accent.
Yeah, pretty dire.
Give it, Tim.
Go on, Tim.
Must be in the mood. I'm not in the mood.
This is Dominique Cuckoo. I hope I'm booking his name. And this week he's building a Soviet 100mm field gun of ICM. I will put Soviet artillery crew with it. The colours will be AK Soviet uniform colours. I will use Vallejo 71017 for the field gun. I have purchased a photo frame 18 by 18 centimeters in which you will put foam, and on top of that desert sand of Vallejo. Thank you for everything. I really enjoy your show every week.
Thank you for the music.
I'm glad we can please you.
And dance.
No dancing. No, this body don't dance.
No, any romancing though?
Romancing, yeah, it can handle.
Oh.
Dancing, no.
Oh.
And the final one of the evening from me is Mr. Underhouthwaite.
Yeah, that's amazing, I think.
Yeah, that looks wicked.
Why have you got wheel clamps on it?
Scratch built, isn't it? Completely scratch built.
Yeah, they're resin wheel inflators, Tim.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the whole thing scratch built.
Yeah, completely from nothing.
Just like an ice cream tub with bars outside. That's what
No. Yeah.
I'm joking.
Talent there.
He's got more progress on his scratch-built tipper trailer this week. The tipper body was made from styrene sheet, evergreen strip, with a curved tile edging strip from B&Q. Good man.
Oh.
Good man. That was just to give the curved base to the tipper body. The jig was made to curve the external ribs. The joins at the top are not too tiny, but as the load will have a tarp cover, these will be hidden. Wheels test fitted, hence the elastic bands.
Oh, they're not wheel clamps?
No. To ensure they're all touching the ground when fitted to the tractor unit, it still needs mud guards and rear bumper lights, but it's okay to have it in paint over the weekend. Yeah, that's going to eat paint, but it looks good.
That is cool.
That's good.
It does look good. And he nearly had that sticker in background, look.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, actually, it clicked on Les. Sorry, my bad.
Hello!
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
And that is me for this week.
Well done, Dan.
Well done.
Thank you very kindly.
Yeah, good job, everybody.
Good
Yes,
man.
well done, everybody.
Fabulous work, as always, of everyone.
Yep.
Well done to Dan.
What Aggie Pete was asking what scale that was. I thought I would imagine that's 1/24th.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure it's 24th.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
it
good.
There you go. Right. Let's do a giveaway, yeah?
Yay!
Give it away now.
Now we're going to do UMP Goodie Bag. Hooray! So all you're going to do to win that is wait till you see Les, comment in the chat, start numbers now. When you see that, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, one number only. Pop in the chat, the 5 minutes will end it. We'll do a live random number generator, and the closest person to it wins a goodie bag. It's that simple. You ready, Les?
Yep.
Okie dokie, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam! Start numbers now.
Stay at the top again.
Yeah, we got 173 people watching right now. We got 100 thumbs up and 13 thumbs down. Make sure you leave us a thumbs up or a thumbs down and let us know what you think after the show is done and it's been posted up on the page. Make sure you leave some combat. Hey, leave some combat because everybody does.
There's an important question. Ivan, have you put your thumbs up?
No.
You got to put your thumbs up, Ivan. I'll put my thumb up.
He's saving it for Telford, man.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, smart man.
Just for you.
I'm sure nobody
As long as you get the tide mark off, I don't mind. Tim, you ready for your new kits in a bit? We'll have a look at what we've been buying. And we'll go.
Yeah, sounds good.
One thing.
You guys keep on giving me the business. I'm going to sick my Dremel after you.
Bob, is that your number 13 there? And then you're asking about thumbs down, are we? I'm not sure.
Yeah, don't put numbers in the chat, guys, if it's not a number.
Yep.
Yeah, Bob, if you've already picked a number, you'll get yourself disqualified.
It's not helping.
Because it's confusing, dude.
These filters are hard to attach to the mask.
Are they?
They're not.
No?
Mine is.
Get your drill out again, Ivan.
Get me.
They are a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
You want your impact? Ivan, fetch your impact driver and smack it with that.
Do it in.
Aggie's Pete's asking some what at Telford. Or where, sorry.
Wait, who did?
Behind the bins.
Yeah. Depends how
If you just click in, mate, it should like have a notch you fit in and you push it and turn at the same time.
It is to slide, but it's like I don't want to twist it so hard that I break it.
That's very unlikely.
Yeah, show it who's boss.
Dominate it, Ivan.
I can see where it wants to slot in, but it looks like there's plastic like stopping it going in.
Maybe it goes in the other side and twists the other way then.
I was going to say, are the universal cartridges? Are they designed for left and right?
Good point.
Yeah, there might be handed ones.
Have you read the instructions as well?
Oh, I tried. They are vague. They're very small as well.
You've got glasses, it's okay.
It turns out I've not got one. And, yeah.
Jiff just the filters are tight, but they are. But if they weren't, I'm sure they wouldn't be all right. Good.
They'll be right.
It's because it's airtight.
2.5 minutes, please. Jump into the number, pop it in the chat.
Keep them numbers going.
That blue's a lovely colour as well, isn't it?
I bet you already tried the other side, Model Motorsport. You're thinking a lot of him there.
Jamie says Pepsi. Yeah, God, drink Coke, mate.
Pepsi?
Goodness. You can try it, Charles. You might get a discount. If it's a card, you've got no cash. Where'd you swipe?
Oh.
2 minutes.
No.
What we'll do next, I'll look at what we've been buying. I'm going to have to try and read some kit tags because they're all over the shop. And then we'll have a look at all the latest kit releases.
Oh, hang on.
New kits on the block.
Oh, we haven't actually seen him for a while, have we, Ivan?
Oh, dear.
No, we haven't.
I've still got the rap in my head.
I watched Family Guy overnight and fingernails. And I sat there and I did actually sing it. And I felt quite shameful afterwards.
Kids look at you. I told you he was a gimp.
Yeah. It was. I had a small piece on my die inside, but then another small piece on my lap at the same time.
That's like when you sing my song, isn't it? Down in the van.
1 minute left.
Bang, 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 bang.
Get your DeWalt's ready. Charge at those Nikitas. Put the Hitachis back in the box because they're crap.
Yeah.
And don't even mention Black & Decker.
Or Ryobi.
Oh, wow. You've got
I've got more power in James's battery-powered drill in the living room than there's that Ryobi one I had. What a load of crap.
You know what?
I did a jigsaw and a circular saw. They didn't get cut through wood.
I seen a bloke rock up on a job once and he opened back his little tranny connect bar. He got a great nice smart van, alley wheels on, all shiny doodads. He opened back doors and it was just full of Ryobi crap.
It's got no power to them.
It was laughed off at job.
Nikita, DeWalt, or Bosch Professional?
Yeah,
Bosch.
The Bosch Pro stuff's good. 15 seconds.
Yeah, I must admit the Bosch Pro. I have.
Hello, Hannah. Hannah's in the chat.
Oh, Hannah.
Yeah, the Bosch Pro stuff, the blue stuff's very good.
But at the minute,
5 seconds.
I'm a DeWalt fanboy.
3, 2, 1. Snap it.
Stop numbers now.
Or technically a Danwalt, not DeWalt.
Danwalt. Oh, Jifty says hello, hi, Haribo Hannah. It's a good name. There we go. Right, let's do a random number generator. Hannah's been spending the night packing. That sounds really dodgy. Packing stuff ready for Telford. Yeah, we're on the build up for Telford.
I was about to say, it's that run up now, isn't it?
It looks like a Sander factory's exploded in the house.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Telford. You know, the best bit for me, Telford, is the Sunday coming home.
Yeah.
I imagine how much it is.
Once we're there, it's great. I love it. Meeting you lot's awesome.
I say, Paul, just chuck all Sanders in a cardboard box, slap a sticker on it, chuck it on the table, job done.
We're doing a proper job. We're doing that. Anyway, so we're going to pick one number one only. This is the that'll be the winning number. As always, if 2 people have picked the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. And as always, again, if you think there's one, please don't shout out in the chat. We do get their one's name shouted out. So let these guys check, double check. I want to know the answer. Les will announce the winner. Go. So the winning number for the UMP Goodie Bag is 968. That's how I went.
968.
You're on the limit.
Yes, Jeff, I go home on Sunday and travel down on Friday morning. It's a long weekend. And it actually is. It's good fun. It's great. Get to meet these guys. We get to go for a few meals together. We have a few drinks together, don't we? We have a nice social weekend, don't we? We have a good laugh.
It's an awesome weekend.
Yeah, it's a cracking weekend. But Saturday and Sunday, Timmy, I'll tell you, that's hard work on your feet, isn't it?
It's a long weekend.
Yeah. And I've got an absolutely wrecked back, so I spend most of it sat down. Fair play, these guys, they have massive help. This year it's me, Lee, Tim, and my mate Nige. So come over to stand, say hello, and come buy loads of stuff. Simple as that. We'll have everything. I'm hoping we'll be fully stocked. I know we're still waiting on the Suji Burrito files, the Suji Burrito, and the Haiku tape. Everything else, as far as I'm aware, is on its way. There's a huge delivery on Monday, 2 massive deliveries. One of them's in a 4-foot square shipping pallet.
Well, so what's number 9?
968 was the number. Cool.
One's in a giant shipping pallet that weighs over 400 pounds. So that's going to be interesting.
Bring your wallets.
Hey?
Bring your wallets.
Bring your wallets, yeah. It's a good weekend, but yeah, it is work.
Yeah. Where for most of us, it's a trip.
Well, there's not even much of what I can't think. It's the first year I've been like, that's the thing I think I really want.
Yeah.
No, this is stuff I want when I come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hell of a lot of stuff. But yeah, I can't actually think of anything I want this year. Sure, I'll find stuff. There's loads of good stuff there. But yeah, if you're there, head on over, say hello. And like I say, like if you go to a bench update, don't go up and tell me you're Dave. Well, my name's Steve, because you're just literally going to blank look, because I'll be like,
Good to know.
yeah, if we know you by your YouTube name, give me your YouTube name or your full name. I ain't getting good at remembering names now, so I might remember.
I asked this about last week, but you know, last year we did a short 40-minute live show on the Thursday night. Yes. You did, Tim, because you were out with Eric and Andreas getting a Five Guys.
Oh,
Ooh, I remember that.
tell me that. I feel left out now.
Yeah, Hannah says next year will be even better. Next year I'm bringing Hannah and James.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, Hannah can help behind the stand with us, and James can wreck all the display.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I think they're coming with me next year.
Yeah.
It would be great. James will love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, well.
What were we talking about then? We talked about something.
Okay, I think we have ourselves a winner. On mathgoodies.com, we drew the number of 968, and the closest number that we have is 991, and that is James Buckingham. So, James, congratulations.
Well done, James.
Awesome.
You and Lorraine have got the market cornered on these goodie bags.
Yeah.
I can't remember that between them now. I think there are a few.
There's a few.
I'm sure. James, send me your address, just out of matter of formality, so I don't lose you in amongst everything. And I will get that out for you. Well done. Congratulations. Stick around. We've still got the Hobbyboss 35th scale Panzer 2, isn't it? The 38T. All right.
No idea.
Pretty sure it's on a Panzer 2 platform, isn't it? Forget.
Oh.
Armor sucks, so I don't really care. So yeah, stick around to get that to give away. We've got Tim's at his kit releases. And I'll look at what we've been buying, which we're going to do right now. There we go. Reading the chat. Are you ready, Tim, in a minute, yeah?
Can be, yeah.
Okie dokie. Right, Andreas, you bought anything lately, mate?
I bought I just the Edward kit I bought off Tim on the auction. That's the only thing.
Yeah? Okay, but you shared that before, didn't you?
Yeah, I showed it before.
No worries. Yeah, Michael, I know it's a Panzer 38T. I'm sure they're on a Panzer II. Isn't that a Panzer II platform?
Wait, show what it is. Oh, doing something else then.
No, I'm sure that's a Panzer II platform. Isn't it? 32.
No, it's 38T.
Is it not a Panzer II?
Nope.
Right. Ignore that. There's professional scale model armor groups out there raging now, apparently.
Oh, they're
Yeah. Bret, over to you, bud.
Yes, sir. My buying slowed way down, but I got these skeleton Evil Dead figures because Graham did such a good job.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to give it a shot.
See that, Hannah?
Bye-bye.
And
They're cool.
they look cool. I took them out and looked at them. Looks really good. I've never painted figures really, so it's going to be a challenge. I got this Rich Universal Carrier Mark I with crew. Looks like a nice little kit. It's got lots of PE in it. And of course, I couldn't go anywhere without getting the Edward Ranger.
cool.
Car Typhoon.
That looks a good kit.
Yeah, it looks like a good kit. And it's got resin and special canopy for the car door version and resin exhaust and wheels.
Oh, the barn door version.
Ooh,
version.
And 6 different schemes.
Very nice.
Filthy.
So that's it. All a little bit.
oh, lovely. That's from Bret. Dan?
Not technically a buy.
Oh, a present.
Theo.
But I received that the other day off of the Mad Mountain Man.
Very nice.
You deserve it.
It's
Very generous of Bret.
very generous of Bret, and that will be the next car build after I build the Millennium Falcon.
Can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to build it. It does look very nice. I've had a good look through it.
That's a hell of a kit, that then.
Very generous.
Yes, very nice. Thank you very much, Bret.
There is a carbon fiber film set out there for that thing as well, I think.
You need it.
Yeah.
I think you will need it.
Yeah.
Those things are carbon. They are just carbon. There's nothing, no metal on them.
But it looks an amazing car when it's together, though.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough, and I shall get you back at Telford, don't you worry.
There you go.
Drink a bit.
Les.
I have nothing to show this week.
Okie doke, buddy.
No, I'm saving for Telford. I've just put a UMP order in, but no, I'm saving for Telford. So nothing from me.
Excellent. Sam.
Oh, you got one of these last week. I had a look at it and I thought I got to get one of those things so we can build it.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It is a lovely kit. Yeah, I got your PM, James. No worries. It's a very, very nice kit, that one. I've got my eye out for the dome one, the green one, like metallic green.
Yep.
Oh, that's a hard one to get hold of.
Ivan's local shop's got one, funnily enough.
Yeah.
50 quid. There.
Yeah,
the Merc.
Yeah.
The DT Merc. Which with you at the minute, though.
Yeah, because we're waiting on some decals that you forgot.
Yes, which I made a Horlicks of.
Yeah.
Order no. And I've just put a UMP order in as well. That's me. So far.
I know we didn't get a chance because Sam dropped out to see what he built this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Go on then. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well done, Les.
the Evo 7's over there because I'm waiting on decals, but we'll not go into that because it's too embarrassing because I'm an idiot.
I'll go on about it then. I need to order some decals. I catch mine out of another box because we're building the same kit. So Sam said he'd buy some spot model, and we've waited all week. I've been checking my post, got posted to me because we're going to split in between us, and I've got other stuff to post to Sam. So all week I've been checking my post box, thinking, what the hell is this? And I said to him about 4 days ago, like, you sure you've ordered them? Yeah, I've paid for them. 3 more days go by, and I was like, this is really slow for spot models. Are you sure you've paid? I'll check. Oh, no, I haven't paid for them. Like, oh, God, Sam. So, yes. Yeah.
There we go. Thick. No, I've been working on the Scooby Doo. Started it last week. It's decal. The inside that I should have done is silver. It's going to get 2K tomorrow.
Yeah.
This one, same as you. And I have the interior done. Just doing the roll cage, the seats are in, blah, 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 blah. And what am I waiting on this for? I'm waiting for this.
I've got to say, it's a good kit. It's not a patch on that Evo.
Oh, nowhere near.
That Evo is an awesome kit.
Evo was an absolute dream to build. It's going to get finished. It'll be finished next week, whenever the decals arrive. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably end up 2K at the same time, but so I want to do this tomorrow, but I want to drive for an extra day.
Get it done tomorrow. You can crack on.
Yeah, I'll 2K tomorrow.
How long? When did you decal it?
Yesterday and at 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Leave it another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've started leaving it 2 days now.
Yeah.
Put about 5 applications solver set on.
It's been over solver set every decal to 3-4 coats now, and they're sitting down really well.
Cool.
So either tomorrow, 2K, or Sunday.
Yeah, I'd leave it another day.
Yeah, I think I will.
Cool. Excellent stuff.
That's it, mate.
Nice one, mate. John, what have you been buying? Anything?
Nothing at all model related this week, I'm afraid.
No worries, mate.
And slight lack of fundage.
Yeah, no worries. Tim.
Hello.
Hello, you got a nice
I've been building much, but I've still been buying stuff. So I've put that on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tim, we're over there. There you go, that's it.
I don't think about it, isn't
You know the camera thing, we're over there.
Yeah, all right.
That is cool.
Oh, good hands.
Oh, that's it then.
Did you
Yeah.
catch it?
I bought the SCM, sorry, Mercedes W118.
That's beautiful.
125. This is 18 then. Yeah, lovely car. Kit looks really good.
Very nice.
Very cool kit.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
A lot of resin.
Is it worth the money?
I won't get in the kit. I won't get any other brand making this kit.
Yeah, but is it worth the money?
No.
Nope. If you have to think, no.
It balances on the yes. It is. You do get turned metal wheels, photo etch for the spokes. A lot of only the main body is plastic. The rest of it's resin, and the resin's very well cast.
Yeah.
It's quite a simple. It's quite a simple car to build up. So yeah, I think it is worth the money. Still quite a bit. 150 quid. Still quite a bit on it though.
Hefty price.
Yeah, it is a bit of a hefty price. And which I've had a quick look through. Is the new How to Build a Wing Nuts kit.
Oh.
By the AFE Model of Productions. Really good book. Si's done a book review on this one, cover to cover.
Excellent.
On that, so keep a lookout for that. It's been posted up on ISM.
Go read it over there and don't bother buying it. Pete, the channels, the comments on the channels, mate. Just click on their names and subscribe. That's it.
Yeah, that's I got some paint. I got some zero paints for the.
What one's that?
The paint for that Mercedes.
Okay.
But like I said, there's that Gravity one, and they also do the paint for this as well. I'm a bit tempted to maybe try and grab that one as well and see which one I prefer on spraying it.
Yeah.
And then spray that one.
That's my plan.
Yep.
Nice one.
Very nice.
Cool.
Nice kid, Tom.
Cool.
Yeah, I've had a massive stuff more on the way, and there'll be a ton of them after Telford. So the car kits, believe it or not, I know. Yeah. Enjoyed the M3 build that much. Went out and bought another one.
Nice.
I think I quite fancy Sopa's car, which is the actual the camera get over there. That one there, the actual box that comes with it. And there's several other schemes out there, so we'll get another one as well. It's a lovely kit to build. It's quite hard to find this, though. It's a pain in the backside to get a hold of. But yeah, lovely kit. I'm going to go find someone for all these that go in there. Sam bought this a while back. It's Fujimi's P4, P30 Ferrari, that one. Getting shot, eh?
Yeah. Nice.
It's a lovely little kit. Really nice curbside. Got this photo etch in there. You got the belts, masks, lovely decals. And it's a nice gift for 26 quid. It's a bargain, and it's a lovely looking car as well. Really is beautiful. So yeah, another lovely little kit. I bought this. I gotta make room. I've got no room. I've got like on the car kits over here. Let me just pick a mountain. Bear with me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I had a view of his car collection yesterday.
Stuff all over it. No, I said something then. Well, they got moved around anyway. Mercedes-Benz Evolution. Well, I believe it's a Cosworth, isn't it? Always like these cars.
Isn't that the kit we looked at and looked?
No, that was the E30 Beamer that looked awful.
Oh, okay, it was that.
Remember, the wheels went in the arches properly.
Yeah.
I've seen this built up. There it is, but it's got the different rims on it. I don't like those rims.
Oh, they look horrible.
Yeah, but you do get the proper rims with it.
Oh, good.
I've seen it built up. It doesn't look perfect, but you can tell what it is. It's close enough for me.
Yeah, it's one of them, it does need. It could do with a brand new kit. That would just be amazing.
Yeah, it's good though. For the money, it's like 18 quid or something.
Yeah, not much money.
It's not bad at all. It looks like what it's supposed to. Like I say, those rims are horrible. The proper ones look quite good. Had the white one of these, got rid of it because I wanted this one.
No,
I don't see any difference, but I want to do it red, and I bought this one. So that's Sam's got the white one. I bought him a while back.
Yep.
And again, this is a beautiful kit of not one of my favourite cars, but I do love the look of it. And again, you get P in there and bits and bobs, so pretty cool. Got this on eBay the other day. These are getting hard to find as well now. Little 206, the Marlboro one. Again, cartograph decals. They've got for like 23 quid posted. And again, no bad little kit. Looks okay. I seen this the other day, and Tim's like, "It's a road car." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty cool.
That's nice.
Evo 8 from Fujimi. Looks a pretty nice kit, to be fair. Some huge decals for the side roof and bonnet, but pretty nice. And I can flock the living hell.
I'd say don't put the decals on the doors, to be honest.
Why?
Don't.
I like them. Listen, you stick to your broken Merc. Yeah, and I'll build my Rally Art Evo 8.
Good idea.
I spotted this last week.
Oh, that's a cool kit.
Yeah, and it's impossible to find now.
Really?
Yes, absolutely impossible to find. I found this on eBay. It was 65 quid.
What?
Yeah, with a Studio 27 detail set.
Oh, cool.
But these are going for 70, 80 quid.
No joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be because it's a licensed product. Family couldn't produce it for very long. And he's been Hobbycraft for 20 odd quid at one point.
I bought my boy one for his for Christmas last year.
Worth a fortune, mate.
I might have to
completely but nice simple curbside kit, nice decals in there. And like I say, time to stop making it, and it's getting really hard.
There's the black and the blue version.
The black one's old. This is a 77 kit, I think.
Yeah.
But it's Tammy, makes no difference. There's a black one on eBay at the minute for 30 quid, but no one wants one.
Yeah, I think the black one's, I can't remember what the livery is on the black one, but yeah.
I could forget, it's like a blue colour.
Black
Studio 27 detail set. I seen it and I thought, 65 quid. My mum said, "What do you want for your birthday?" It's my 40th, and I was like, "Buy me that." She was like, "Okay." So it's an early birthday present, basically.
Sorry, Sam, I thought you meant the car was a Zack Speed, sorry.
No, the Zack Speed Capri.
It's the black and blue one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. There's one of them on eBay.
Yeah.
I think it's 30 quid. I can't remember if something's wrong with it. I forget now. But yeah, I've still got a few others on the way. I don't know what they are. I've forgotten. I bought a Hasegawa road version of the Lancia Delta. I've got another 206 on the way.
The Clarion one, silver.
What? The Clarion one, yeah.
The silver.
There might be other stuff. I forget. I'm not going to lie. Was it worth it? It was, Scott. It was very worth it. Right, let's have a look at the comments before we go to Timmy.
See you.
Very probably kill it M3. It's a lovely kit, Gary. That's why.
They're sold out now as well, those M3s. I've got the last one.
Where Hero Boy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sweet.
They must have only got a very small stock on.
They're just a pain. They're on eBay for like 50 quid.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Maybe trying to find another one somewhere.
Yeah. Open the door, hang out so you can see the rear. Yeah, the Countach, that's right. Graham was a sales rep for Worth. Cool story, bro.
Oh,
Question: is there a decent Lamborghini Diablo kit? Yes, I bought one a few weeks back. It's the brand new Aoshima kit. Yeah, it's got a yellow boxing on it. I bought it a few weeks back, and it's lovely. And Stephen, who's younger, worked on a 2.8 Capri with 3.2 conversion on the engine.
Nice.
Those old Capris were very sharp looking. They were. The old Crippy. David Kotas twice now with 3.
Yeah, I'm totally ignoring him.
Tim, when are you doing that train?
At some point.
At some point, David.
At some point, David.
At some point, David.
Who knows when?
David, at some point. We don't know when.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah. Ready?
One day.
Les, you ready?
Yep.
Les is like, what?
Yep.
Right, so I hand you over to Ivan, who's going to have a drink.
Don't forget the finger.
Obviously.
Hey, oh, yeah, get the finger up. Out. I mean. Right, so we're going to go to Tim. Tim's going to go through the latest kit releases. I'm sure there'll be some hilarious stuff in this.
When I find it.
What was me? Oh!
It's gone!
Someone was harassing some princesses at Disneyland Paris. But do we have kits for you?
Yeah, that's Guy having he's off on his little jaunt over in his land.
The modeller's banter.
He
I know it starts.
He's got like a year-long ticket, so I think he's making the most of it, which is quite a good idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if I had free tickets for a year, I would be.
Catapult.
Hey?
Catapult.
Is it throwing itself?
What?
Looks like it's throwing itself.
That's physically impossible, Tim.
Well, we're going to find out in a minute. Wait. No, it didn't work.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Les, you ready?
Les. No, Les isn't ready. So anyway, starting off, we've got...
5 more minutes.
Okay. ICM's 135 Soviet ZIL 131, which is an MTOAT, which I imagine stands for it recovers stuff. There you go. So this apparently this particular kit is the very first attempt at ICM to recreate this kit. Highly detailed chassis, engine, interior, the cab, and the coupe. 3 versions, decal sheet included. ICM have been doing quite good kits, not bad details, well, and bits and bobs for them. Veteranus Models, £26 posted in the UK, €30, $35 plus a bit of post. ICM will be bringing out a Panhard with French armoured vehicle crew, which looks quite. This is after the Second World War, so this must be 50s, 60s era. That vehicle, the interesting little one.
Yeah, not very big.
No, and this is even smaller. They're doing a 1/48th World War II radio German car communications vehicles. 48 scale's not really taken off a huge amount within the armour, but there is people building the stuff out there, so I'm sure that will somebody will want that one.
That might be worth actually taking a stab at.
Yeah.
Panda
doing 135 MRAP, which is an all-terrain vehicle, which is the M1240A1. They did do this vehicle before, must be a different variant for a different crow's nest in the top, some difference on the aerials and bits like bobs like that. Quite detailed kits. Panda stuff, it seems to be a bit on the hard work side. There's nothing like a men kit. It's more hard work.
I'd say it's Panda is the armour side of Kitty Hawk, so.
Oh god, it explains it all then. Yeah, hard work. Look good. A lot of detail. Just a bit bad fitting. Some parts possibly.
What was he going to stab at?
I don't know. Les, who are you going to stab?
That German radio car.
I'll stab at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful radio, apparently.
Yeah.
Now,
That's worth a stab. Sorry.
Revel re-released this 60 years of the Trabant little box set, but I can't understand the price of it because it's not a new kit. It's quite an old one. So keep an eye out for this. If you're looking to get it, don't be paying the large price thinking it's a brand new kit. Keep your eye out and hunt around and get a good price on it if you want to build one of these. That's on E-models, £33.29, €37.30, $44.10 on that.
That's for all the Colombo fans, isn't it?
Is that what you used to? Is that what you used to drive? Was it?
Yep.
You never knew that. Did he?
Couldn't take him seriously in that.
He couldn't take anyone seriously.
There's been a moider.
Really? I never realised he drove one of those, the Trabant. Wow.
Colombo drove a Trabant.
Yeah.
Did he actually?
I drove a Trabant in Poland 30 years ago.
Yeah. IBG. IBG models. 135 Scammell Pioneer R100 artillery tractor. Out now to get at E models, £37.80, €42.30, $50. Now, coming out in nearest sort of future, Profil 24 are doing an Aston Martin V8 Vantage GTE Le Mans 24 hour. That is such a sexy car.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, though, isn't it?
I much prefer the Vantage to the DB9s.
That's awesome.
Oh, that, but not cheap. 143 pounds. It's cheaper than what this other kit is. There's probably a more detail on it. So I might. Go on.
He did drive that car, by the way.
Who did?
Colombo didn't drive that car.
No.
Apparently, he drove a Peugeot.
Peugeot.
Or Peugeot.
Just as bad then. They are. This one available on spot pre-order at the moment. £143.35, €160, $190. I'd be quite tempted to get that.
It's gorgeous. That.
Good service from Scotland, so the great guys.
Profil 24 does very good kits as well for their residents.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Yeah, so definitely something to look out for that one if you like them builds. Now this is not a new kit. It's now available. It's been out for a while, but it's been a hard one to get hold of. Aoshima's 124 Bugini Hayora. Is that? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Hayora.
Hayora.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, Dan would love that.
Pagani Iguana.
Yes, Iguana. There you are.
Just think who are you when you're about there.
Yeah, I'd quite happy thinking, yeah, I'd like to get one of them kits. Because it all opens up, the front opens up the doors and the back.
Oh,
that's really nice.
If he's got them at Telford, I'll definitely be buying one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool bit of kit, isn't it? $42.99, €48, $20, $57. Yeah, you like that one, Sam? It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, it is nice.
It's a pretty little car.
It would terrify me, but it's nice.
Yeah. Oh, when I've seen the pictures of it all opened up, it's a lot of kit. It's no curbside. That is full detail on that thing.
Yep. That's a good price for it.
Aoshima will build it perfect.
Not a bad price, I think, for what you're getting in there. It's not a bad price. So definitely a temptation for that one. Italieri, 172 Sepacat Jaguar A Golf War. Direct from Italieri, £16.10, €18, $21.30.
It's quite a lot for a 72.
Yes, it's still.
Well, it's still good size, though. It's about right there.
Yeah, it's still quite good size.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fairly large jet.
Yeah. Italieri did a 148 for Mackie. I never know if I pronounce that correctly. Mackie.
I'd say Mackie, yeah.
Yeah, Mackie. MC205 Veltro AM Italieri, £26.80, €30, $35.50. Now, is there a chance that's actually a
Hassie
box? Hassie?
Possibly.
Didn't Hassie do the MC 202?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's that, no, somebody chat on him.
Yeah, something like that.
Roman, you must have one part built somewhere.
Yeah. Dragon are doing.
Why does this keep coming up all the time?
It's constantly released.
No, they keep releasing different versions of it. See, Dragon have realised they need to sell these things, and they've got a lot sitting in their warehouse. So now they've done this as Surface Air to Missile SAM System Launching Station. So now this is just a rear bed. They just they're not stupid in their marketing. They just keep reboxing it in slight different variations. Again, that's probably still going to cost you 60, 70 quid at least off them.
You've probably got a lot to sell.
Yeah. Revel 125 1992 Mazda Miata MX-5.
So is a kit from 92 or the?
The D-cell, possibly.
I love that box art.
Only he even found it, so I'm not too sure. I don't think it's a new kit. I can't tell too much. Good look. I've driven a couple of these, and they're actually quite a nice little cars to drive. A bit of a hairdresser's car, but they are actually very nice cars to drive.
It's a Reeboks, Tim.
Is it a Reeboks, is it? Of whose, you know?
It was Monogram.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why did he call them Miatas over there?
They had different names everywhere, didn't they?
That's what Mazda wanted to call them.
MX-5?
It was an Unos over.
It says MX-5 on there.
In Japan, it was an Unos. Over in America, it was Miata, and to us, it was just an MX-5. Yeah.
Must be really good cars, aren't they?
They are. They are very good little cars. They drive.
And then Honda brought out the S2000 and pissed all over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know this is actually based on a Lotus chassis?
Mm-hmm.
Lotus had a huge amount of part to deal with the handling of this thing. Not that wise, but yeah. It didn't get very good reviews of it because it was a bit underpowered, I think.
It handles really well, doesn't it, apparently?
It does handle very well, it's just very underpowered.
Well, Honda calling that mark out there S2000, 240 brake.
As soon as that Honda VTEC came out and that was a monster.
That flew, I think.
Yeah, that's lovely. You can get this from Model Roundup, £17.30, €19, $40, $22.90.
Box art doesn't sell it, does it?
No, God, not at all.
Imagine how does that one.
That's very awesome. This
look at my shiny dildo car.
It is a proper 70s car, that one in with that colour.
Just quickly, Norman saying the Mackie is a Hassan kit.
Awesome.
Yeah, that should be quite a good kit.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Little kit from Rob. So Pontiac Firebird in 1/16 scale, brought out by MPC. It's definitely a Reeboks, isn't it, Bret?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a Reeboks. I built it in 1984.
Wow. I think I did as well, actually, Bret.
Was it a good kit, though?
Yeah, it was
I built a similar kit. It came with lights on a pebble road or a base, and it was black.
Yeah, I had the black one, but it didn't have the lights on it.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, it's good.
That's a suitable car for actually putting lighting in for the size of it. Actually, good for headlights.
Oh yeah.
Not bad price as well. Model Roundup, £27.85 to €31, $20, $36.90.
Oh, it's going to build up to be really big.
Yeah, it's a big car. It's a big kit in 1/16. Cool bit of car. I think Eric said he's got one to build. He's looking for it.
One.
Like I said earlier, the Air Modeler's Guide to Winged Up Wings, Volume 2 is out from Veteranus Models. £23 posted in the UK, €36, $30 plus a bit of post.
Now I'm guessing they're going to release a series of, you know, like the encyclopedias. But just
No. I think we're lucky we've got Volume 2.
Let me say something. Every week somebody comments in the chat, not much armour, not many planes. We haven't finished yet.
Calm down.
They're not chancing out. Not many new planes.
Yeah,
well, there's one just called. We haven't finished.
It has been a bit quiet on the
not many negative models.
Yeah. So Edwards 148 PE2. Now this is a Svezda kit reboxed.
Yep.
You now get bergamot decals, which gives you 5 schemes, and you get extra resin detail to convert it from a late to an early.
It's a beautiful.
That window, the window in the middle of the top half of the fuselage, that's resin. That's the resin replacement.
Oh, that little dome piece at the back.
Yeah. No, it's the 2 square windows on the top.
Oh, right.
That's the resin replacement.
Is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay, yeah, so I've not had a chance to find that. Oh.
So I was all over the Edward page looking at this because obviously I've got the Svezda kit and I've done a review. Awesome kit, but I thought they'd add a bit more than they have.
Okay, is that a twin seater or a single seater?
You've got your rear gunner and front pilot.
Oh, okay, so that's quite a compact little aircraft.
Well, isn't a Bombardier as well?
You
Yeah.
can seat a few people because, again, my version has gunners in the rear as well, like in the back area.
Yeah, I don't like a gunner in the rear.
Gunner!
Nearly killed her.
Hey!
So this is it's a good rebox. Give you a lot of extras. Decals will be good. Bergamot decals are very good decals.
No
So I'm still
problem.
going to buy it.
Yeah, it's a limited edition. You will get photo etch. You will get canopy masks. So if you like the kit, that's all boxed up together is not a bad price all in one go. Yeah, Veteranus Models is a pre-order price, £36 posted in the UK, €41, $47 plus a bit posted on that. So that's good to see. Hobbyboss have done a 135 Man 5. Oh, gone too far. Go back.
There's not many helicopters.
There's not many helicopters. Hobbyboss 135 Man 5. It's not cheap though. This is Veteranus Model, £65, €74, $85.
There's not many resin conversion kits.
No, there's not been many resin conversion kits. I'm lacking
Come on, get on with it.
in my findings. Oh, look at that!
Oh, beautiful. Come on, Chris, you can do it.
Oh, yes, want that.
Models X-Pack Escort Mark II. There is a chance he's not giving any definites as yet that he may have some bodies at Telford.
Oh, Chris, I want one. My name. Me.
Yes, me too. Somebody will buy me one.
Me. I'll buy you one, Sam. Me.
Thank you.
Chris. I'm messaging Chris now.
Chris!
I already messaged him.
Get your hands off, mother scutters.
Oh,
Listen, the Ford Escort Mark II, it's mine.
No, that's all right. I've already put my name down for one because he
Yeah,
messaged
yeah,
me earlier.
You won't build it.
Who said that?
You.
Who said that?
We can do a Mark II build. That's
Chris,
what
I'll take one.
I'd happy do a
I'll take
nice,
two.
good road going build on that one. Anyway,
No one buys that but me. They're getting their ass kicked at Telford.
I'm buying them all.
That's got my name all over it.
so he says he's hoping he's going to have some bodies at Telford, but there's no definites. So if you're lucky, hang on. We'll keep you posted nearer the time.
No, we won't. They're all sold.
So yeah, I think I'm going to have to tell Chris to limit them to one per person as well.
No, we won't.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
come on, remake.
yeah. That's pretty cool. That really cool.
Yeah, it will. It'll be great. That's going to be a massive hit. That is very nice to see. And that's it. See you all next time.
That's nice.
Mickey Mouse.
Hang on. I thought we were going on longer than that. I'm obviously rooting for a kit. Hang on.
Not many figures this week.
Oh, hi! Somebody put this kit back in his box. I was having a nose through the kit, thinking I'll just have a look why Tim's doing this. That is beautiful, I think.
It is looking great.
Yeah, Chris, I really like you.
You're a beautiful man.
Yeah.
I'll buy them all for my shop in America, Chris.
Yeah, I'll buy and advertise it on a massive YouTube channel.
I'll buy it advertised on a minimal YouTube channel.
I'll just advertise it each week it's been on. So
I'll have it on an average YouTube channel.
Anyway, right.
you finished now? You all done? Yeah.
I'll have one on a cracking YouTube channel.
And I got rushed.
I'll do the whole review as Alan Partridge.
Ivan, you wouldn't even build it. You didn't know where Mark II Escort is.
No. Oh, look at the body.
Oh.
Look at the curves.
Anyway,
Best of the kids.
right. There we are. Right, let's give away then. So we have the Hobnobs. That's my spell corrector always changed it to.
Oh, no.
Every time for Hobbyboss to spell it to type.
But that's a really good kit. That's actually a tri-star.
Yeah, I thought it was a TriStar looking.
Yeah, it's a tri-star Reeboks.
Yeah, Hobbyboss is 38T. So very nice kit. I just had a quick look through the box before. Actually does look quite nice. It's quite a hefty box. Well, all you're going to win it is wait for Les. Yeah, Les is with us. Post numbers now in the chat. Pick it up to 1,000, one number only. After 5 minutes, we'll shut it down, do a live random number generator, and the closest person to that number wins. It's that simple. You with us? Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Numbers start now.
I'm at the top.
I'm at the top.
Well, then everyone only false starts for a while, well done, peeps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep paying attention, which is nice to see. Very
Did
nice.
you get my PM?
Huh?
Did you get my PM?
When you send it?
Before the laptop decided to go on holiday?
Before?
Yeah.
I've got one after saying you're going to try and rejoin.
No, about my
Yes, the UMP stuff, yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Yes,
You got it. That's okay.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Whatever these decals turn up.
Well, jump.
Ah!
You just burp.
Oh dear, somebody fell over.
You just burp, Andreas.
No, I stepped on my kit. Sorry.
Oh,
Is she okay?
Okay. It's fine.
Darren, do you want me to just post off the stuff they've got now and then just post those decals off in the letter? Because it'll get there quicker to you.
Yeah, well, no problem.
Yeah, I'll send the stuff off tomorrow then, or Monday.
Yep. Let me know about the postage for it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying before. We never finished it. Do you think we'll be doing a live short video on the Thursday before Telford again?
Let me see how manic I am.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be hectic.
No, it's not a bad this year.
No, because you're not doing speed rush builds to try to finish in Foretel. Smart man.
I'm not going to lie, I can't even bother taking any builds with me to tell.
I keep asking, don't I? You don't know.
I don't know. What really needs to go is the Tempest, Javelin. My cars aren't good enough. I'm not taking them. I really want to take the Quinn, but it means we're doing all the clear coat. I just can't be bothered being rushed to do it. I don't want to break it. It's too much work in that thing.
Yeah.
The African Twin's quite delicate on its wheels, which is why it gives you a stand to take them off it. The spokes, I think, over time, the spokes sag. And that night they collapsed in here. Wasn't the greatest. So I kind of don't want to take that in the back of a van.
Yeah.
But some of the aircraft need to go. Like the APC needs to go. The electric kit. But they're just a pain in the ass to pack.
Yep.
Well, and unpack and then put together on the stand. But they do draw people into the table. So
I'm bringing the Thunder Flash.
Yeah.
If that's all right. If it fits.
yeah, I'm not bringing my man shite. Paul, looking guff. They look alright at a distance. They're not fantastic also. There's stuff on them bothers me that I would never anyone see in person.
What about the Starsky and Hutch car?
Yeah, that one's not bad. They're all acceptable. I like them all, but they're not. I wouldn't take them as still perfect.
Maybe you take a little jag.
Hey?
I wonder if Tim was taking his little jag again.
I don't know. You mean his Merc?
That's the one, jag. Yeah. Merc, yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring.
I can get food and water for it.
I'll bring the my Iron Giant head.
The Joker will oversee everybody's builds. He'll protect them all.
Yeah, right. You got a minute and a half. Yeah, I don't know what to take. I do need to take some.
Like the time John, Scale Model Medic, nearly dropped a kit on all of your bikes.
Yeah. Yeah, I might take the ZXRR again.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I see. Just they never get there in one piece. You always break something.
Yeah.
So
going to break off very delicate. They really are.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Right, you got a minute. You haven't put the number popper in the chat.
Put the numbers in.
152 watching. I don't know what the peak was now. I've seen 180 at one point.
So 185 once.
Sammy IR2. Good idea, actually, Norman. It's a nice build.
It's a very nice build. Not that I've built it, but it looks like a nice build.
Like it. Oh, that's on the ragged edge, isn't it? Not, Ian. Looks like it's about to roll over. Very cool. What have we got left? Got 25 seconds. Mark, yes, I did look at that bike kit, mate. It's a bit of an older one, that. Not my cup of tea. And my iPad's froze.
Oh, dear.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Oh, we've got text messages as well. And that's it. Mark it, Les.
Remember, stop now.
By the sounds of it, you guys have been busy ordering stuff tonight, because that's Lee warning me that there's going to be quite a lot of orders in the morning. Great, I like that. Right. Everyone's in on my screen?
Yep.
Yes, right, okay. Right, so we've done math goodies, haven't we? So we need... Oh, Wikipedia. They've got a number. Hang on, this is different than normal. Oh, there it is. Right, we screen sharing?
Yep.
Okie dokie, so there we go, 1 in 1,000. So we're going to click it once and once only. That'll be the winning number. The person close to that number wins. As always, if there's 2 people with the same number, the first person to pick it wins. And don't shout out in the chat if you think it was wrong. You can shout out before. These guys are check, double check, and once announced that, there's the winner. So the winning number 4, the Hobbyboss team is 283.
283.
Paul, where'd you get that white light? Looks like it works well. Take it you mean my overheads. That is a triple tube lamp from Siesto from CPC 4L.
Does it not light up too much, desk?
Sometimes.
Nice one, Ivan.
You only get that if you need a night.
Yep.
Oh. Sometimes you just have to have bits of your bench just in shadow.
Yeah, you need some darkness to go with your personality.
So, you go, peeps. These guys are going to have a look. Don't forget all the brand new sanders. Oh, thinny buffers. It'll be lovely. Thinny and thinny buffers. We got the new blue buffers as well. And new starter packs. All over on the UMP website. Go on over and have a look. And there's loads of stuff on there. We get new products all the time. So yeah, head on over and have a look. Like you say, if we all just hand pack my girlfriend Hannah, you get a little note off her and James. Have a little pack of sweets.
Am I getting sweeties even though I'm diabetic?
Do you want them?
No, I'll give them to James.
Sure. He doesn't need them. We don't let him have them.
I'll be a bad boy. Then I'll eat them.
We don't give James sweets like that.
Get the insulin out.
I'll chuck them in for you, mate.
Thanks.
There we go. That's us. That's us done for the night. We've got for everything. So just read a message. We'll be back next Friday. And yeah, we'll be back before Telford. Don't know.
Next Friday is the We Need Money for Telford auction.
Yeah, the auction's next week. So, next week, there'll be some auctions and bits and bobs. So yeah, tune in then. We'll have a look, see what we've got. Through the week, I'm sure somebody will arrange a list of what we've got. And we'll put it up on the Lab at the Bench page through the week. There'll be no guests next week. Sorry, Tim, you're busy. There'll be no guests next week, and probably won't be a show on. Well, there definitely won't be a show on the Friday. Whether we do one on the Thursday before, I don't know. We'll see how stressed I am.
Alrighty, we do have ourselves a winner.
Oh.
On hedges.com, we drew the number of 283, and the winning number at 288 is Matt House. So, Matt.
Oh, well done, man.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, well done. Get your name and address to you, mate, and I'll pop the kit in the post for you. Well done. Congratulations. So I'm multitasking in, texting Lee and talking to you a lot and answering questions. Yeah, well done, Matt. Get your name and address to everybody, and I'll pop that in the post for you on Monday. Yeah, congratulations. Well done. So there we go. There's the show done. Thanks everyone who's watched, everyone taking part, all the questions in the chat. Thanks to everyone who's joined us tonight. Thanks for Dan for being our Q&A victim.
Yep.
Thanks to Bret for all the questions he gave and all the questions you guys offered in the chat as well. Thank you to Tim and Guy for the work they did on the latest kit releases. Thank you to Les for reading the chat with me. Thanks for Ivan for being here. Hope you like your kit, mate.
Love it.
And thanks to all the other guys who joined us, including Andreas, who's not been here for a while. Couldn't cheer him up all night. One word after another. And yeah, it's great. It's great to have me sapping the bandwidth.
Oh.
He knows him when he's joking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am. I love Andreas. I'm gutted he's not going to Telford.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I'm looking about that.
I think he's lying. I think he's going to turn up and surprise us.
I think he's going to surprise.
Hey, whoa. The only person who'll be turning up and surprising is me, yeah? If he turns up knocking at my door, I know what he's going to be getting.
Oh, he won't be knocking at the door. He want to lift from the airport.
I'm here.
If he turns up and surprises, he doesn't get my bed at your house.
Andreas, that T-shirt. What does that say on it?
Ooh,
That T-shirt. What's the website address?
that's in scale modeler.
In Scale Modeler.
Yeah.
But that'd be all the typo ones that Lee sold you at Telford.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, actually does say in Scale Modeler.
Yeah.
Hey, whoops.
Yeah. And we're like, oh.
That's wrong.
I'm sorry, that is
You know, look,
correct.
so he's got a one-off T-shirt. Look, in scalemodeler.com.
Yeah, I've got a one-off mug, and Andreas has got a one-off T-shirt.
Exactly. See, that's how it works. So,
Balls.
proofreading is the key, peeps. There we go, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Friday next week. I'm hoping to get a review of that new Tamiya Mercedes up tomorrow if it turns up early enough. If not, it might be Sunday because I ordered it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So hopefully it'll rock up tomorrow. Probably Monday now. But if it does, I'll try and get a review of that. I haven't done a review in months, so I need to get a review out. And that's it. There we go. Keep an eye out for that. So take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Sweetheart.
Bye. Don't go.
What?